let's see if this works. Yay! Think even north central New York is seeing the smoke. Northern Quebec and the windows are blowing them well south. And that detective has finally Holmes'd instincts. God damn it. Anyway, next is Sherlock Holmes The Awakened Remastered Edition. So like I said, it's a remake of an older game. And the whole reason we're doing this whole Sherlock series is for the brand new Sherlock Holmes Awakened, which is Sherlock Holmes and Cthulhu vibes. So this is, I guess, like kind of like a tease to what's going to happen at the end. But anyway, hop in. Hoppity in. Keepity hoppity. I don't know if it's pointy clicky or like the last one. Up!
Go away, you swine! Leave, or I'll make you bleed!
These all came from the swamps. Could be toting contraband.
Holmes! Help me! Do not fight the calling!
Blood!
I beg of you, Holmes! Today! Relieve your blood!
Oh, no. No, it can't be. It can't end like this. Again, this nightmare haunts me. It won't let me forget.
He got no pillow.
How did this all begin?
The number of streamers from whom I've triggered a ba-dump sound is greater than 1. Yes. Progress presents. I just love that. Blood. He got no pillow. Better get Sherlock involved, right? Like, was that Watson? Or was that some other gentleman? I guess we'll find out. The Awakened. Feels a little quiet. I did turn down the music. 2 years ago, London. 1894. Okay. So maybe that was Watson, and he's just suddenly remembering all the crazy shit that happened in the last 2 years? This was some of the gentlemen. Pretty horse. I want to pet it. (221B) Baker Street. I wonder if anybody's made, like, a funny comparison of, like, 221A Baker Street, like, just Sherlock's neighbor, and he's
Good
like,
morning, Holmes. Looks like a typical London day. Fog in the morning, fog in the afternoon. Ha! And here's a surprise, fog in the evening.
Good morning, Watson.
Can you imagine? I have been at it since 5 a.m., and I scarcely think my list of patients for the day has even been touched. What is more insufferable, I haven't even had a moment with the morning paper. They say the minister will assuredly... Holmes, whatever is the matter? You haven't heard a word I have said.
It is the tedium, my dear Watson. Life is ordinary. The papers are lifeless. Any hint of audacity, and dare I say romance, has vanished from the criminal world.
Holmes, it is only temporary. You know perfectly well that sooner or later an exceptional incident will occur in London or thereabout, which cannot rest till the talents of Sherlock Holmes are called into play. Then it will be up to your agile wit to set things right, which should satisfy your constant need for mental gymnastics.
I hope the heavens hear your words, Watson. I hope they do indeed.
I must take my leave, Holmes. I have an appointment with a rather odious man, Captain Stenick. He is apparently in a state, with near tachycardia due to some problem involving his manservant. Why don't you get out for a brisk walk, Holmes? Perhaps buy a newspaper or visit that fellow, Barnes, over on Glentworth Street. You might remember him, the bookseller. He has some new volumes of the particular sort that should occupy your mind for a time.
Or go watch a football match, right? Poor Holmes. His mind is not being stimulated. He's upset. Ooh, they just popped me in here, okay. I would like, is there a save? There is a save. I'm just gonna get in the habit of saving. Also, I think I will bump the music just like a smidge more. Just a tad. Yeah, that works. Ooh, what's with my fancy hand? Okay, we got matches. Holmes, I love that you just have a picture of a gun on your wall. Alright, so it's kind of a pointy click, figure stuff out kind of vibe. Why, with no interesting crimes to investigate, he's practically homeless. God damn it. Ooh! They've updated his house. Because we remember this from the last game, but like there was a window over here. And his little thing was over here. Okay, so they've updated it. I'm getting flashbacks to Devil's Daughter. Yeah, this is the layout they stick with because we had the... Oh. Sorry. I'm like, ooh, I'm remembering. Oh, there's his pillow. It fell off. I didn't hear my bro struggling in the middle of the night. Like, you good, man? You have a nightmare? I'm sorry. You want to talk about it? Well, this was 2 years after the incident, so... I can go into his room, but not my room. Interesting. I guess I'm just gonna leave. Yeah. After we go, we're running indoors! Progress has been made.
The Strand! The Strand! By the Strand!
Princess attacked?
I have no reason to go there.
Oh, come on. Pet the horse.
Strand! Strand! By the Strand!
So, my young friend, what is the news?
Nothing of interest for the great detective, sir. Those old stuffed shirts ate up half of London at their big scientifical to-do, and some Scandinavia princess is driving the locals wild with curiosity.
A Scandinavian royal is in London? If you and the lads can look sharp and find out more about her visit, there will be some coin for your pockets.
Righto, Mr. Holmes. If there's aught to be found, the irregulars will have it. I'll send the words out to the lads.
You've employed children. Running
It
indoors.
is necessary to keep my informants in fighting form.
How uncivilized. Celestial phenomenon. Yesterday at the Academy of Sciences, a sumptuous dinner was held for distinguished members of the British scientific community. The central figure at the festivities was astronomer D. Sullivan. This brilliant scientist shocked the world, colleagues, and even continental rivals with his discovery of an upcoming and rare celestial alignment of 7 stars. Sullivan has calculated this event will occur in December, sometime within the next few weeks. Sullivan. Sorry, I'm remembering Sullivan from Black Rose. Or was that Solomon? It was one of them. This unique conjunction, as it is called in astronomical terms, will be barely visible to the human eye. Detailed observation requires special optical equipment, which only the Academy has in its possession. A telescope. Even with the equipment, Professor Sullivan noted that conditions must favor a proper viewing of these stars. He took great pleasure in adding that this celestial event will provide an unexpected boon for expert stargazers. Ugh. The alignment will reveal an 8th star, ordinarily concealed by its neighbors and whose existence has never been clearly established. The revelation that Fomalhaut, as it is called in ancient texts, might finally be observed had to be the cause of the audience's excited shouts, unless it was the presentation of the dessert at that same moment. It was either they were really excited about the 8th star finally being revealed, or it was the cake that came out. Strange disappearance. Recent visits of the Swedish princess will be remembered as yet another unfortunate event in a series of mishaps related to the scandal-plagued princess. The relations between our countries will survive the strain. Ooh. Okay. Deceased. The loss of their faithful employee, Mateus Fernston, due to an unfortunate accident. Security guard at the lighthouse. Strange fish. Hey, that photo looks recent. A bargeman notified the river about a strange jellyfish. Let's laugh a bit. Oh, is this a joke section? A man enters a butcher shop. The proprietor, a man of declining years, is cutting away at a joint of beef. The customer is stunned to realize the butcher is missing several fingers on his left hand. The butcher, seeing the shocked look of his customer, says in a shaking voice, see you looking. I tell you, I always like to put up a bit of meself into the work, but with age, I'm a lot less handy. Okay. Okay. It's a bad joke. It's a bad joke. Daring thefts. Okay, that's all. Wait. First person perspective. Shut the front door. Ooh, okay. Ooh. Oh, I gotta hold the mouse button to move. Let me touch the horse. I want to pet you.
I have no reason to go there.
Bye, horsey. You could first person this. Look at me waddle. Whee! Hello, officer. Do you wish to talk to me? No? Okay, good day. Can't pet horsey. Bad game, right? It's okay. Maybe down the road we can pet him. Can I... Oh, there we go. There's my run. I was like, how do I run? Is this the gentleman I talked to? That's a lady, Nina.
My respects, Miss Fleming.
Good day, Mr. Holmes.
Sorry from a distance. I thought you were someone else. What about the hats? As lovely as this is, it is hard to tell what I can interact with, so I'm just gonna slip on back out. Look at that graceful run. Beautiful. I don't know where I'm running
I have
to.
no reason to go there.
Yeah, I'm supposed to meet somebody. Where is this person that I supposedly meet? Where's the bookseller? Is that the bookseller? Yes? Do I go in here? I do.
Good morning, Mr. Holmes. How are you? I have some new novels that should interest you. A nice illustrated volume on fish and a collection of legends on piracy. They must be here somewhere.
Thank you. Oh, wait, talk to him. Talk to him, Nina. Be social.
What can I do for you, Mr. Holmes?
Okay.
Those flowers need watering.
My guy is so understimulated. He's just like, your plant's dying.
Appears to be a trace of shoe leather. Did somebody fall here? By the way, Barnes, before some misfortune befalls you, I am quite certain Miss Fleming, the flowers saleswoman, would prefer chocolates to a fractured bone.
But how could you know that? Indeed, even she, I told no one about this. Other than Dr. Watson, that is. Oh, I see now how it goes.
Not at all. Watson would never reveal a confidential matter of professional trust. He did, however, mention your fine shop and your novelties. Knowing his views on classical literature, I doubt there would be any inducement to enter your shop unless it was professional business. What would trouble a man of your age and position, sufficient to require the services of a doctor? I noticed trace of shoe leather on the stepladder and deduced that you no doubt lost your balance, fell, and likely suffered a nasty sprain. As for the flowers, you deliberately let them die and left this sad display open to the public, hoping, no doubt, that their supplier would notice and take great efforts to come and replace them. Also, I know Miss Fleming to be a statuesque woman, so typical of the Scandinavians. I noted that you would likely wear shoes with a higher heel, so that you and Miss Fleming, should she arrive, see more eye to eye. Unfortunately, climbing about on ladders and the like in such shoes is a risky business, isn't it?
Indeed, it is, Mr. Holmes.
Believe me, Barnes, try chocolates next time. And besides, it requires a bit more than well-heeled shoes to find a proper soulmate. Don't you agree?
Damn. Damn, Holmes. You know, some people just want to live with their secrets. Okay, now that I've essentially destroyed this man. Hold on, how did I right-click? There we go. Just gonna quickly get around spots that I can't walk to. Oh, there's a book.
A book about sea fauna.
Ooh, lane snappers, silver sea trout, red drum, Spanish sardine, perch, red porgy. It's a good book. It's a good book you got there. I think that's it. Well, you mentioned 2 books, but I only see the one that's highlighted. Oop, there's the other one.
Ah, the pirate's book.
Who pretended to be the lover of his brother-in-law? What? We now close this chapter on the cruise of famous pirates with the most terrible of the lot, the dreaded sharks of McGrinty. No. I want to know who pretended to be the lover of someone's brother-in-law. Spice. The biggest mystery is the whereabouts of this fabled booty. Why is it always the calm games that are spicy?
I will take them.
Thank you, and goodbye, Mr. Holmes.
He's like, get out of my shop. Get out of here. Alright, bye. I guess I'll go home. Good day. Yeah, I guess I'll just go home. I got books. Keep going. Keep going. No one said stop. Can I move with the Wasada? No, can't. Only when in first person.
Holmes! Here!
Watson! There! I'm being stupid, sorry. Hey, buddy.
Ah, it's good that I found you, Holmes. As I told you this morning, I visited Captain Stenick. Although his symptoms are not serious, the circumstances which caused his palpitations are quite peculiar. Perhaps you can make something of it. Here is Captain Stenick and Sergeant Ruffles.
Ruffles? Ruffles. Also, a fun thing I learned is that you can use control to switch. Where an item you need to pick up is just off screen, switch to first person to see what Holmes sees. Thanks, Watson. You're the best. Are you Ruffles?
Captain, I understand from Watson you are quite upset.
Any man will be the same, and with less provocation. My servant is left in the middle of the night. Damned ungrateful after all I have done for him. To top it off, he knows not one word of English. Finally, if he causes any damage, I will bear the brunt of people's anger and suffer the consequences, as I am the person who brought him to England.
How long was he in your employment, and is he accustomed to vanishing in this manner?
We returned from Australia more than 5 months ago now. But to his credit, he never left this house before now. He is afraid of the city, as are many inhabitants from open spaces.
Could he have stolen something?
Upon my word, no.
How much money does he have on his person?
Frankly speaking, he didn't have any money. I kept his wages for him, and they are in my safe. In any event, what the deuce would he have a need for money?
Who knew that he worked at your home, and had he any contacts here in London?
Anyone who deals with me professionally knows Baopa is my personal servant. As for his contacts, they are limited to the delivery men who bring food or other items to my home. What reason could he have to see anyone other than myself?
You know, socialization. I'm just gonna. Oh, who's calling me? No answer.
Now then, Sergeant, what is it about, and what elements of the crime do you have documented?
Referring to the official report, the following particulars were taken down. A young Maori responding to the name Beaupa was reported missing by his employer, Mr. Stenick. No one in the surrounding area saw or heard anything relevant to this incident. In truth, we rarely concern ourselves with cases such as this, but the lad speaks not a single word of English, and according to his employer, has considerable strength. Considering the wild customs of his native land, who knows what damage he could cause? You must know, Mr. Holmes, there have been a few similar cases reported recently. The facts are much the same. Immigrants from the poor districts have been reported missing by their families. We expect that some low-class brothel has opened its doors to the local exotics, and Mr. Holmes, you can imagine how word would spread. Mark my words, with his unique looks and speech, we'll find this boy in no time. I imagine he'll have nothing worse to show than empty pockets and a delighted air.
That is a possibility, to be sure. However, I would be most grateful if you could ask your superiors to send me the reports about those similar cases. I rely on you, Ruffles. Watson, continue your search here. I must follow another lead.
So all I got from that was you withhold his money from him. And everyone's like, he doesn't speak a word of English, but he's been your servant for years. If he doesn't speak English, then how does he understand what you're asking him to do? I feel like you're not giving him enough credit. Also, the fact that they were like, oh, he's probably at a brothel, you know, empty pockets and a delighted air. And it's like, we just learned that he doesn't have any money because he never pays him. Okay. Good day, gentlemen. He's quite strong from his native lands. It's like, okay. It's a different time, but still. Wee. Ooh.
What a peculiar drawing.
In the shack where the young Maori Balpa was living there, it's drawn on the soil in Maori style. It depicts what appears to be the silhouette of a human running from a huge wave filled with vague forms that resemble flying fish. What's this? What is this? Do I have a magnifying glass?
This appears to contain some measure of opium. I shall analyze it at Baker Street.
Okay. So he just had him live in a shack? Ooh, footprints. Hold on.
Footsteps. Let's see.
I like this.
The size is undoubtedly 7. The shoes are also hard-soled.
I have to actually measure. Again, size 7. Size and connection. 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 I'm assuming connection instead of using... Yeah, okay. C and a T. They're like X. With the depth of the impression near the wall suggests a heavy or large man. Okay? What am I looking for?
How strange. This appears to be a fish scale. I shall have to examine this more thoroughly.
Back at Baker Street. Ooh, is there still more?
Footsteps. Let's see.
What else is there? What else is here? Reveal your secrets to me. Secrets? there anything else besides the fish scale? You're just messing with me? I feel like you're just messing with me, game. Are you just messing with me?
The right shoe is missing a nail.
Aha, now it's done. Okay.
Yes, there is something here. Yes, there is something here. Yes, there is something here.
Items? How do I pull out my magnifying glass? We're done. The guide is saying I have to go to the other side, so let's do that. Yes, I pulled up a guide because I'm a bit of a cheater. Excuse me, gentlemen. Oh, fully outside. Okay. Excuse me. Oh, there it is.
Yes, there is something here. This should prove useful.
Ah. I needed a ladder.
Yes, there is something here.
Help! You'll have to circle around to the other side of the wall to take a closer look. To do this, go around. You notice more footprints, follow them, pick up the ladder on the ground near the gate, use it to reach. Ironwork. I thought I did that.
Yes, there is something here. Yes, there is something here.
How do I... Maybe items? Ah, you gotta select it. Okay. What am I looking at? Ooh. Found some plant fibers. A gas. Well, this is first person. Yeah.
Fibers. Why are they here? It will be necessary for me to examine this more closely at Baker Street.
Assuming that's everything, right? I honestly find it a bit easier to run around in first person because I can just shift and run versus doing this where it's like, all right, click, run. It's a bit faster. All right. Let me get closer to you.
Have you found anything, Mr. Holmes?
Yes?
Have you found anything, Mr. Holmes?
Do I just head back to Baker Street?
I don't have enough information. I should return and investigate further.
What am I missing? Did I miss something on the wall? No? Did I miss something in the shack? It's just a grate. Oh, there's nothing being highlighted. Can I look at the bed? Am I supposed to pick up the ladder and come to the other side? Is there something else over here? No. No. Grab the plant fibers stuck on the right side of the ironwork, return to the front of the house, and speak to Steinweg. I tried, and he just asked if I found anything. Do I have to show him maybe the fibers?
Have you found anything, Mr. Holmes?
Fish scale?
Have you found anything, Mr. Holmes?
I'm clearly missing something. How are you stuck already, Nina? As you near Baker Street, Watson will direct your attention. Talk to him about the situation with Captain Steinweg and his servant. I didn't talk to him. Once you're done talking, go up the steps and question Ruffles and Steinweg. Follow the path around the back to the house of the shed that he lived in. Examine the door and the piece of cloth hanging from the doorway. I missed something. It's a cloth. There is a cloth.
Flaxen, yellow in colour.
I am very blind. Alright, how about now?
Come, Watson, we must return to Baker Street.
What do you make of this, Mr. Holmes?
Mr. Stenick, I wish my news were your servant simply left your employment voluntarily for the service of a more honest man. Unfortunately, I don't have that pleasure. In truth, the news is grim indeed. Your servant was seen in the company of 2 men yesterday. One of the 2 is a man of moderate size, very robust, and a mature age. His profession, which will be the key element in our investigation of this affair, will be determined by me within few hours. The other is a young Hindi who is tall and only recently arrived in England. There is a darker side to these events. Your man was not with them by choice. Rather, the evidence shows he was kidnapped. At this moment, the reasons behind this villainous act are unknown, but rest assured, the truth will not elude me for long. Gentlemen, I wish you a good day. Come, Watson, we must hurry. There's a great deal to do and little enough time to spare.
So
Holmes, I must protest. You did not spare my client, Captain Stenick. This seems unusually harsh.
That may be, Watson, but now what matters more is to know the reasons behind the kidnapping of this young aboriginal yesterday evening in central London, and more importantly, what has become of him.
You said Maui.
I must concentrate on a small experiment I will run to test my theories.
Or Maury,
Please
sorry.
go to the poor Lovelorn Barnes and ask him if he has something on the Maori nation and its traditions. Also, if you should happen to see the newsboy outside, find out what he knows, and if it has value, give him a coin. And for God's sake, don't be a miser, Watson.
A miser? You cost me one of my patients, and you question my level of generosity with your informers? Oh, really, Holmes, sometimes you go too far.
Welcome back, teens. Alright. Let's...
Now it can't be used for anything.
Do I cut it? Do I pinch it?
According to this monograph, the fish scale appears to be from a perch, a saltwater fish with high commercial and culinary value.
Okay. And then we have a small lump.
I shall have to examine this more thoroughly under the microscope.
What the fudge is this?
The meatball ignited but failed to burn completely. There are, without a doubt, mustard seeds present, probably in exotic form. What could be the other components, I wonder? Now it can't be used for anything.
What?
Let's see if I can obtain a reaction with the help of my chemicals and apparatus. Nothing. Nothing.
Let's see. Water, solvents, acids. Usually a good tester.
Perhaps if I apply heat? Now it can't be used for anything.
How do I turn on heat? Oh, wow. It's a little fancy mechanism. What does that have to do with anything? Is that a centrifuge? Oh my god, it is.
Incredible. I note a strong presence of opium blended with a concentrate of morphine. The remaining elements are a mystery to me.
Okay. Opium and morphine. Items. Fibers. Oh, sorry. Do I just pinch it? Sure. I've usually gotta. What am I cutting here? Am I cutting any of this? I remember the last game. I had it cut. Do I pinch?
These rope fibers are clearly hemp. Now, about the origin of these stains.
Do I scrape?
Now it can't be used for anything.
Hold on, I'm learning. Piece of stained rope.
Let's see if I can obtain a reaction with the help of my chemicals and apparatus.
Water?
Now it can't be used for...
Let me try solvent. I can tell you this, the guide for this game is, it's a bit long. That's okay. We'll do as much as we can today.
This is evidently coal soot mixed with water, and given the absence of any salt particulates, it must be fresh water.
Nice. Some cloth.
Very interesting.
Don't have my usual tools.
You do have a plan. Yeah, Mr. White.
Yes, science! I don't know why. I don't know why they'd be cutting out. Could just be it's an older game, you know? Jesse, are you gonna stay there for a while until maybe after like a couple minutes you're then gonna like come together? Yeah. Yeah.
I should look from the window and see where Watson is.
Are we surprised though anymore? Okay, hold on. Yeah! And then we're gonna save real quick, because paranoia! And let me click on this. Hey. Hey, Jesse. What is this? Is this alert box? No. It's not sound alerts. What would this be under? Oh, he moved a little. There he is. I was like, give him a second. Give him a second. Nina, you have a Hey, it's 1892. Britain. He can do what he wants. Probably saw my opium. What is this? Oh. I was like, I read what I named it, and I was like, what is this? Oh, it's trigger fire that's been giving me issues. Interesting. Okay. Let me see if I can do this. Properties. I'm just going to refresh the cache just to make sure it's all good. Alright, so it's trigger fire that's been giving me the issues. Dear God, why was that so intense coming back? Darn. Hello, small one. Information?
There's a good lad. How does it go?
Hello, sir.
My associate, Sherlock Holmes, said you might have information for him about, now, what was it?
The princess, Gov. He was looking for the scuttlebutt on this here princess what we visiting. Exciting goings on. Her bodyguard went missing the first morning after she got here. Nice job to look after a princess's body, innit, sir? They say he went out on the town having a go with the ladies. if you get my meaning. Like as not, he was trapped by some gang of toughs. Otherwise, who'd get the best of him? A proper giant he was by all accounts. Do I get me coins then, sir? Oh, thank you, sir. Obliged, I'm sure.
Mm-hmm. Alright. So I'm Watson, right? Yeah, I'm Watson. Do I need to go talk to the book guy? Because he is my patient. Also, I see the little icon that happens in the bottom left sometimes. Is that an autosave? I've entered.
Good day, my dear Barnes. What about your...
Tell me, Dr. Watson, physicians are obliged to keep their patients' confidences, aren't they?
Of course. Whatever do you mean?
A moment ago, Mr. Holmes came to my shop and seemed very well informed about the details of my recent accident. You and I both know that there is only one person who knew about my condition, correct?
Sir, I can assure you...
No, please, say nothing. It is so easy to ridicule my despair. But I love her. Can't you understand? I love her.
Yes, indeed. In fact, I came here merely to see if you have a book on the Maoris.
Over there, on the bottom shelf.
Like, chill, dude. He didn't tell me. It's Sherlock. You think I can keep anything from him? I can't even imagine trying to plan a birthday surprise for him. Like, the minute you would think it, you just, like, pop up around a corner and be like, hey! No birthday surprise. Next week, Tuesday, at the cafe that I love. And it's like, I literally just thought of it. It's like... create peculiar pictorial writings in the style in order to express much more than simple artistic emotions. Oh, okay. But how accurate is this book? Thank you.
I will take it. Farewell, Barnes.
Alright. Back to Sherlock, I'm guessing. Whee! I went to a pub in Edmonton called Sherlock's. Good English food. Ooh. I would hope so. Like, you got that type of famous name, you know people are gonna come there and eat. You better have good food. Can I just pet you just once? Look, I'm Watson. I'm not even Sherlock this time. Let me pet you. Hey. Can I pet your horse? I want to pet your horse. Yes, you're a good horse. Oh, no, this horse. No one would expect... there you go! Pet the horse! Yes. Wait. Yes! It's perfect! But, yeah, this horse is, he's missing some pixels. That's why you can see through him a little bit, and that's fine. It's okay. That's right, they have the doorknobs in the center, and it's low. It's weird. But I love it. What up, man? You want stuff? What's up?
Holmes, what on earth did you say to Barnes to put him in such a state?
Not now, Watson, although I'm sure this bit of news is most significant. It must wait. We are piecing together a singular affair. This abduction story is much more complex than it appears. As I noted before, our next move is to locate the place of employment for one of the villains who abducted the young Maori. What part of London would such a man call home?
What? From what port of London does one of the two kidnappers of the young Maori come? What part of London? I don't know. But you saw 2 wild horses while you were camping this weekend. That's awesome. What part of London does one of the 2 kidnappers essentially come from? I don't know. Well, there was a fish. Maybe they like to fish? Dock? I can't spell. Docks?
Yes, Watson, there is little room for doubt. Our man is a bargeman who works at the Thames River wharfs. He is more precisely employed to transport and handle fish brought in by various ships. Our next step is obvious. We must find a cab and make haste to the Thames, near the warehouses.
On it. After I save. 'Cause I'm paranoid now. Oh, is this? Oh, it's over here. Nina, Sherlock, big brain.
Why did we come here, Holmes?
Not even.
Brrr. It's rather sinister here, and so cold.
Precisely, Watson. Ah, good. Here's a pub. We can warm ourselves inside.
Excellent, Holmes.
A pub on the docks. Perfect. Let me in. I wish to speak with you, gentlemen. Hello?
Excuse me, sir. Could you...
I am in no mind to talk. Leave me to my drink.
That's fair. How about you?
Good day to you, sir. Could you serve up 2 of your best pints and some information, if you please?
My pleasure, sir. What can I do for you?
My friend and I are looking for a man who works one of the fishing boats at the docks. The name of the ship escapes me, but I do know for certain fact it has a coal-fed boiler.
In truth, there are dozens of such boats that lay anchor here every day. What can you tell me about the look of him?
Only that he is a robust man, about this size, wearing iron soles.
Little help there. You've just described half of my customers. I have nothing for you. Here now, look for a man called Harper. He lives in a house not far from here, after the bridge near the warehouses. You can't go wrong finding his place. It has a large anchor painted on it.
I'm more of a bad guy than a Sherlock.
Either way, I am in your debt. Please tell me, for curiosity's sake, what troubles your friend?
Yeah, you good, bro?
He's been waiting ever so long for a new wooden hand. It was to be here yesterday, but still no sign of it. He is quite low and has taken to the drink.
The devil! Last night a nasty flea woke me, and me with only the hook on me scratching hand. And to add to me worries, imagine last summer I had worms.
Worms?
Yes, worms is what it was. A sudden attack in the middle of the night, again with only the one hand, and that blasted hook on the other. In my misery, I used the wrong hand. Lord, I was unable to so much as sit for 3 weeks.
Well, gentlemen, again thank you. Have a nice day.
The man hooked himself. Well, gotta hand it to him. Should find a job as a handyman. Give the poor guy a hand. Gets dragged off the stage by a crook hook. Oh my god. He literally hooked himself. But worms usually, there's only a few places they come out of, so does that mean he hooked his own bum? Oh, Jesus, hi. I didn't expect you to be so close to me, Watson. I'm so sorry about your butt. It's okay. But this had me. Because this looks like stairs. But there's no hole. It's okay. No one expects you to look up there. Alright. Hold on. Can I open this?
I have no reason to go there.
Okay. Alright, let's go find this mysterious man. Past the bridge. That's a bridge. Can I take a look at the water? Water! Beautiful. Oh, how far we've come in water texture technology. Come, Watson! Factory closed, general strength. That's fair. Pretty boat. Alright, giant anchor. Fresh fish. There we go. Customs.
No one is here.
Oh. What's going on in here? Don't even knock. Just immediately enter.
Excuse me for disturbing you, but I'm looking for a man named Mr. Harper. Do you know him? He lives just opposite you.
He gone. Boat.
Watson, I know this accent. These people are Nepalese, and as luck would have it, I am familiar with this dialect.
Nepalese? Holmes, are you sure?
Aho Nitra. Shigong se Nitra.
Nito. Bo Petro. Toro Mitro. Doka.
This woman says her family has suffered a grave misfortune. This altar is for her son, a lad of 16, who disappeared just 1 week ago.
Could he have run away to sea, or some other youthful adventure?
Il koga bratsen, but presindra kum.
Bo Petro. Toro Mitro. Ka. Waekta. Dorikoto. Nito. Tro. Petro.
She said a man was seen in the area making inquiries about her son and their family. The man worked at the docks and had a silver eye. Yes, exactly. He was a vile man with one silver eye. Malinhe gas. Sundre brokat hado.
Odaliga. Toro Mitro. Ka. Petro. Doka. Nito. Waekto Rikota.
She also says her son's belongings are on this altar. She says we may examine them and take anything that might help find her son.
But what does this have to do with Captain Stennick's servant?
Question. Was that actual Nepalese? Because if so, I'm just like, why not just type what she said? But, you know, could just be for the magical effects, but... Okay. It feels bad taking your stuff.
This is not Nepali. It looks like silver, but judging by the weight, it's a fake.
Nothing else I take from the altar? It feels really weird that I just took something off your son's altar. You wanna talk? No? You sad? It's okay. We'll find your bro. Let's get out of here. Get.
This old rope seems intact. No trace of soot present.
Okay. Where do I go now? Oop, this book and this paper look fancy. No? No? No clicky? Maybe later. You okay, man? Good? Too much to drink? Need some water? I'll get you some water. Fried bacon and egg sandwich. That does sound good.
Watson, it appears this young man is ill. Be a good man and see how serious it is.
Here now, my young man. Let's have a look at you. Oh, Holmes. This man isn't ill. He's drunk. He fairly reeks of alcohol.
It's not my fault. I swear it.
The postman?
My head. This gang of young toughs. They forced it on me. And then on top of it, they stole my parcel.
What's that? You say you were forced to drink. Explain this and spare no details.
Yesterday afternoon, I was given a parcel to deliver to an address not far from here. I was near the warehouse district when a gang of young lads attacked me. Before I could think, they drew knives and gave me a bottle, telling me if I valued my life, I better drink it all. Well, let me tell you, I drank without stopping. I became giddy, and then must have passed out. I remember nothing else, except waking up a moment ago, finding myself alone. My parcel gone.
But what could they have wanted, Holmes?
It's obvious, Watson. They were seeking some poor soul on whom to test their vile concoction. Tell me, could this bottle be the one they gave you?
I can't say. It could be. I feel ill just looking at it.
It has a unique flavor. Rather tasty, I might add. There's no mistaking my senses. This contains turnips. In fact, a liberal amount.
But where are you off to, Holmes?
Watson, it is time to seek out the distillers of this unique brew. If they are located in this district, they may have much to tell us.
So many things. Is that Nina after a night out? Nope, Nina doesn't drink to excess to end up like this. I can't even remember the last time I got drunk. I think, honestly, the last time I got drunk was my 25th? 24th birthday? And I did it with that being the goal of mine. I was like, I'm gonna get smashed tonight. Because I was like, I've never been smashed. Let's get smashed. So, yeah. It took a while. I think it was like, what, 25 plus shots later, 2 Long Island iced teas, and then just a meander of drinks throughout the night. And lots of water. That's probably why it took so long. I was just having a time, man. I was like, another shot. And then, like, after a couple hours, it finally started affecting me. And I was like, alright. But then again, this was back when I worked at the bar and had, like, peak, resistance. Because, work in the bar. You gotta drink with the customers sometimes. Or, they're like, oh, tiny female. I'm big military man. I can outdrink you. And it's like, alright, bet. And then you just, ice them. And you just start chanting with all the other men, Chug. It's not chug. They say something else. Blondie, I need my hand, darling. Thank you. I'm guessing go talk to the bartender man? Are these stairs? These look like stairs. These are stairs. Yeah, so Nina doesn't drink to excess. Only that one time. And that's it. Ew, this is...
That part of the warehouse seems an ideal place to hide, but it would be difficult for anyone to get there.
I was looking for a way back to the thing. I didn't mean to come this way, but... looks like we might have to come this way eventually. I'll just go back the way I came. Yeah, no, I'm pretty sure my tolerance is not that good anymore, but I'm like, that's fine. Because then that means I could have one drink and have a good time versus like, oh, I gotta have 20 in order to get where you are. Plus, I'm like, why would you want to lose your senses like that? It's not fun. But yeah, my point to the parcel man. If he drank an entire bottle and then wakes up literally 24 hours later, I'm sure you should be dead. Because he was like, yesterday afternoon. And I'm like, one, how did you know it's been a whole day? We know it's been a day because the barman said he was supposed to get a package yesterday. So... I feel like you should be dead, dude. So Vegas next? I'm probably not going to drink at all. Because it's Vegas. I wouldn't trust any of those drinks.
I won't waste time. We have discovered new details that may lead us to this elusive seaman. Most significantly, the man has a missing eye and wears a silver ball in its place.
By God, that can be no other than Dirty Summers. A nasty brute, that one.
Where could one find him?
He must have signed on with a ship, because he was here last night looking to hire some men.
How did he behave while he was here?
He gave me extra to secure the private table behind that curtain. During his time here, men of all sorts came and went seeking positions. However, he seemed nervous and fearful as his knife was unsheathed and ready the whole of the night.
May I examine this table behind the curtain?
Certainly, if it will help.
Tony. I was raised female. That's like lesson number 1. That is lesson number 1. Also, I worked in a bar. I know. I know all of the tricks of the trade and all of the crazy code words. Dude, there's so many names to keep track of where I'm like, okay, Angel Shot, or like asking for different types of bartender names where it's like, hey, is so-and-so here? And you're like, oh shit, come with me. I got you. Right, you got the new cups, and then it's like, if I really want to be hella paranoid, I can put on the fucking drug testing nail polish, bring that back into my life again, and it's just like, ugh. But it's like, I don't plan to drink. I feel like your soft curtains. Ooh, what's happening? Ooh.
These cuts seem quite recent. There are 4 symbols.
Okay. But what if I get your drink? I mean, it depends what it is. Because, like I said, I don't plan to get wasted or drunk. Like, I'll get buzzed. Or a little tipsy. But, like, nothing, you know, where you lose the function of a coherent thought. Plus, after working at a bar for so long, I can't stand it. I can't stand people just getting drunk and being stupid. Because then, like, my inner bartender comes out and I'm like, oh, now I have to take care of you. Drink your water, eat your food, where are your friends? So I'm just like, I just don't do well with drunk people. And I'm like, that's okay. You paid your dues. You cleaned up their puke and blood. It's fine. Now what am I doing? Let's we leave. Do I go back to Baker Street? Well, apparently to the guide, I'm supposed to now go to that area that I saw. Also depends how they mix their drinks. Like, when you ask for a Jack and Coke, at least here in Texas, it's more Jack, less Coke. And I'm like, I want a half and half. Not a 3/4. You got postman? Hey, buddy. Did you talk to Dirty?
Oh, my aching head. I feel terrible.
Yeah, you need water and food, bro. I recommend bacon. Puke and blood. Scared whooper noises. Nah, that's just the bar life, man. Yeah. People get stupid. Sometimes they fight. People drink too much. Sometimes they puke. Thankfully, we didn't have too many blood. It was mainly like, it wasn't at our establishment. It was either before us or after us. So we would just be like the little pit stop crew and patch him up. Watson, don't show up behind me like that. It's creepy. I go through these doors. Oh, I can't.
So, what about it?
What?
I am missing something.
Wait! What? Who was the tiny little man? So, what about it? Well, my local bars don't get like that. Well, more puke and spilled drinks and blood. Don't think I've seen blood. Ah, Tony. You should go to a military bar. Especially one where the locals hate them. But it was only that one fight. Usually everyone's pretty chill, but like, there was like a string of like assaults that happened after closing hours. Because at least back home, you know, it's like we have Tumon, which is like the main like tourist section. So it's like, you know, you got all the restaurants, all the bars, and essentially you could just walk down this entire long road and it's just bar after bar after bar after bar. It's great. And it's all like different vibes. And it just so happens that some people got drunk, went out, and they're like, I'm gonna go fight a military man. And of course the military men are coming out of the bars because the bars are closed, and they're like, I'm drunk, I'm gonna go home. And then fight. And then, you know, we like see the fight, so we come out and stop it. So while we're tending to one, everyone's chasing the other guys, and just more brawls. It's a great time. They're like, what are you doing? And I'm like, I'm patching your foot. It's bleeding. They're so silly. Alright, walk in the road, da-da-da-da. Planks cover nose. Select the bottle of moonshine is what I select. You, sir. Booze.
So,
I assume this is your special recipe?
that depends on who's asking. If it's the law, then I have nothing to do with this. If you're a customer, 2 shillings gets you a taste.
A fair price indeed. Unfortunately, this vintage is a bit full-bodied for my taste, but I would be very happy to recover a parcel that went missing near this very spot.
Yes, Watson? Oh, did he really? Oh, he gave me it back. Nice. No military bases, you made me. No, not military bases. Military bars. I'm sure there's a bar that's maybe frequented by military-esque men. They seem to stick with their own. Our military bases have pubs in them to help stop stuff from happening. That's smart. I wonder if they'll do that with ours back home. But then they would never leave their base and see the locals. I think even if they had a bar on the base, they would still leave, because then it's like, yeah, how are they going to interact with the locals? You know? Alright. I believe I have the parcel, which means I have the hand. So let's go give the gentleman his hand back. I'm just waiting for Cthulhu to rear his head. Like, just like, ugh. Like, will I just see him rise from the ocean? It's just like, maybe some of the bars downtown Toronto have military-friendly bars, as they have a few barracks down there. There you go. I would say, like, generally, they're very nice. I had a great time, at least, at my bar. I don't know if that's just because I worked there, but, like, I had a great time. I had no problems. Because I was also the bouncer. That's another thing. I was also the bouncer, so of course I had no problems, because I put an end to it before anything happened. Sir, I have your thing. There you go. You got a hand. Please be happy.
Good news, sir. Here is what you were waiting for.
Just scratch his butt.
Oh, thank you, sir. I could kiss you.
Here now, you can't just leave this laying about like that.
What, the hook?
Lord love you, the scrapers are ordered here as well. Come now, let's celebrate with a drink.
No, I'm good. But I'll take your hook. I'm gonna take your hook.
This should prove useful.
What am I gonna use the hook for? Maybe I use the hook to talk to Silver and be like, "Arr, I'm a pirate. Let me join your crew." Alright, what am I doing now, Watson? I don't know, I'm asking you. Frog! Oh, he's so dapper. Oh, sorry, I got distracted. God, hi. He's like, how dare you look at that frog? It's like, it's a cute frog. Alright. What do I have? I have pelican, rope, hook, ports. I don't know. What am I doing? I guess we can explore the rest of the place? Oh, I wonder what all my military boys are up to now. I'm just like, oh, I'm thinking of them fondly. Just like, I know most of them are still alive, because social media, but the others, I don't have their social, so I'm like, are you still alive? You been promoted? What crazy adventures are you on? Okay, so still this way. Something? No. Is this something? What? Okay. I need to go in. Yeah, let's try this. Little footsies. See if there's anything easy to interact with, because nothing really highlights until you're close in first person. I gotta go down here. Oop. Nope. Here's a door, and here's a... Oh, what's this? Oh, gambling. Warehouses. Is this something? Usually things that are interactable are, like, pretty distinguished. Or like, you know, very well made. Alright, so we're here again. Maybe I talk to him? I talk to you?
So, what about it?
I am missing something.
Do you want the hook?
So, what about it?
I am missing something.
Nope. Okay. Alright, guide, what do I do? Oh! Apparently I have to go open up a warehouse. So I kind of was in the right area. Apparently warehouse 12 is the one I have to open. Is it this one? Ah, yes. The bright green doors. This one, you say? How would I know to check out warehouse 12? Something I'm supposed to interact with around it? Guide. Try to open the green doors in the second building on the left side of the street. This is warehouse 12. I'll have a broken window above the door. It won't even let me click it. Ah! I see. I don't know how to combine items, though. In your items menu, combine the hook and the rope. Ah, you click and drag. Strange. It doesn't become anything. I must have missed a crucial step. I must have missed a step. What step did I miss? Let's see. Go to the items menu, drag the knife to the parcel. You receive the fake hand with scraper. Select the fake hand with scraper in your items menu and give it to the drunkard. Take the hook he left on the pub, exit the pub, and return to where you found the postman. I didn't open it with the knife. I just gave him the whole package because I didn't think I had to open it. But I have the thing. And then it just says continue following the road from the postman past the ship in the dry dock. Go right down the street past the ship and then try to open the green doors in the second building on the left side. But I don't even have the option to click it. And there's the broken window. Watson, we may have a problem. Maybe I could try talking to the hook guy again. Maybe like he'll give me some more dialogue options. Oh, postman's gone. Harbor master. Sure can't pick this up? Nope. Unless we needed to do another game restart. Just so it's like, hey, game, I did the thing. Please let me continue. Yeah, they weren't kidding. Napoli's house. Oh, the smugglers! Oh. Teleport. Anything
No,
to say?
I have nothing to say to him.
By him.
Have you found anything of importance, sir?
Apparently not.
I have no reason to go there.
Smugglers. Okay, so you're all the smugglers. I guess we'll try again? And then if it doesn't work, we'll try the exit and come back. Blondie, are you just licking the bed? Hey. Hey, bed licker. Psst. Blondie. Yeah, you. You're just licking the bed. There you go. That's your paw. Lick your paw, not the bed. She was completely missing her paw. There you go. I know this isn't it, but I'm gonna try. Lick it all, Blondie. No, because then the bed sheets will be wet. See, like, how would Holmes know to go to this? Like, the icon doesn't change, so how does he know he's supposed to go to Warehouse 12? See, nothing happens when I click, the icon doesn't change. Alright. Check our save. Do a quick exit and come back. Turn that bed into a waterbed, Blondie. Don't. Oh my god. Here, while I load up. Look at this. Look at that. She is now chewing the bed sheets. Yeah. Focus on your paw. You see all that? How it's darker? I mean, you can't really tell, but if you see that it's darker on the bedsheet, that's all her spit. It's all her spit. My love. My queen. Sweet child of mine. A kiss. Chew this. She's going to town. I had to check. Because, you know, like, sometimes dogs will, like, super lick their paws if there's maybe something in there. So, like, I just did a quick feeling. She didn't have anything. Alright, let's see if it works now. I see little feet icons. Nothing. Alright, and then this. Maybe I have to read something. No, this is the newspaper that we read. This is the reports. This is all the other reports we made on the stuff we found. What am I missing? Paw check, like how guys with thick beards have to check them for food scraps. Right. What am I missing? Try to open the green doors in the second building on the left side of the street. This is Warehouse 12. Warehouse 12. It will have a broken window above the door. In your items menu, combine the hook and the rope. Use the hook and the rope on the broken window. I have it selected. And I'm trying to click it, but it's not letting me. Controlling Watson, walk around to the small window visible on the side of the building. Click on the window. Click and drag the hand cursor around the soot to clean the window. Do this until you see a cutscene. Watson! I'm guessing you watched me climb through the window? I have to... No? What am I missing? What am I missing? Right, figure I look at that just in case maybe that's what I gotta select. Hmm. Hmm. Ah! There's a step we missed. Wrong place. Apparently, I have to... The pelican.
What?
One other thing. Have you seen this before?
Yes, I saw it. One of the dock workers, an odd sort, gave it to a gang member, Brannock. He wanted Brannock to join their gang, or I don't know what. Must have been nigh on 2 weeks ago. 2 days later, he went missing, and not a word since.
This man who gave your friend the pendant, can you describe him?
Not very tall, strong, wearing a red cap, and he with a hare lip. You could likely find him near Warehouse 12. He told Brannock he worked there.
Thank you. By the way, my friend the postman feels badly used. You should change the recipe.
Oh, I was sure of that. Turnips weren't near rotted enough. Maybe they need a longer soaking in the gutter water. Now, off with a pair of you.
And that's how you figure out you go to frickin' Warehouse 12. Because I was like, I'm missing something. I'm like, what clue tells me Warehouse 12 specifically? Frickin' medallion.
What a pity. The window is closed and the front door is barred. We must gain entry. But how?
But why in blazes are we breaking in? Ah, Holmes!
A broken window. Oh, where are you on? Scrub, 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 scrub.
Bravo, Holmes!
That is not what I thought he was gonna do. I thought he
it
was
bites.
gonna. I thought he was gonna climb through the window.
A splendid catch, Watson, but I prefer to let it go. After you.
What? 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 Hold on.
I need something.
I have a knife.
I need something.
Oh, wait, hold on. Crowbar. Oh. Amos Colby, United States, Boston, Massachusetts.
Look, Watson, a page torn from an American passport. One Amos Colby, 36 years old, from Boston, Massachusetts. He arrived here just 3 weeks ago. What business did he have here?
This drawing on the back of this page, it resembles some vision of a demon, and... Good God, Holmes! It was drawn with blood!
Yeah.
The end of this hat pin is covered with blood. It would seem likely that whoever cut themselves with this pin is also the artist of this demoniac image.
Here now, this is hardly reassuring.
No, I'm sorry. Sorry. Demoniac? Not demonic. Demoniac. Holmes. Now I just feel like you're making up words. You're just adding flair. Can I pick up this crowbar?
This should prove useful.
Heck yeah. Oh, iron bar, sorry.
Sails, and according to this tab, the case is measured 2 meter by 1 meter by 1 meter. Someone has emptied these cases of sailcloth to hold something very different, but still suited to their particular form.
Oh, my God, Holmes, you do not mean that all these crates are better called coffins?
I mean, this one has blood, so we'll find out in a second.
Blood!
We found where the voice bit comes from. Blood. Watson, I love you. Never change. Is there a Right up here. Oh. The well doesn't go anywhere. Ooh. Did I just pull the rope? Do I attach something to the rope? Why did I click it? Ah! Ah, I see now. Maybe I don't see. Am I not strong enough? Watson, come help me pull the rope. What is this? I am the dumb? Why can't I pull rope? We're missing something. Ah, let's take the lamp. Oh, now that I have the camera on you, you stop. I'm gonna check our pot again real quick. God, her breath smells. I think she has like a small little boo-boo on the inside of a toe. I saw like a little dot, so I think maybe like a bug or something just bit her, so. But she's hardcore licking it. Storm lantern. Do I attach the storm lantern? Or maybe now that I have it, you'll let me open it. Because then I'll go in the dark with it. Guide, help me. What am I doing? Pick up the iron bar, click the gray soot area. Oh, click the gray soot area. Take the passport and the hat pin. Select the iron bar. Use it to open the 2 crates. Take the lantern. Examine the blood. Oh, examine the spot where the footprints disappear. I did not even see any footprints. Ah, I am blind.
Look closely, Watson. These marks upon the ground tell the tale. There were repeated trips made between the place with the sailcloth and that large box.
And then now I can pull? What am I missing? What am I missing? Walk over the large doors, examine the soot, click on the large doors handles. What? You mean these things? It does nothing. Go to the giant cauldron hanging from the ceiling and stand on the other side of it near the large basin. Do they mean this thing? Do they mean that thing? Oh, this thing. Ah! I don't dangle. The pot dangles.
I cannot do this.
Are you sure? I feel like you could. Click on the cauldron and push it under the faucet. Walk past the large basin and you will see a valve on the wall. Turn it. I need to fill it with water. I missed the moon. The moon? Like the thing that's orbiting us? Which, by the way, wasn't there some sort of weird update that we have a quasi-moon now? Or something? I don't know if I read that right. Or if it was an accurate article. Or did some other phenomenon happen with the moon? Okay, let's try now. There we go.
I cannot do this.
I think the knife in my pocket will disagree. You're telling me that, that
Bravo,
rope...
Holmes.
You're telling me this rope was strong enough to hold that and not break?
Watson, we must inspect this place carefully and leave no stone unturned. We have little time.
Oh, you're talking about Pokemon. Got it. I was just like, what? Did something happen with the moon? Got it. You're talking about the Pokemon, that catch thing. Don't need to do anything else. Did that. Oh, yeah, we'll just go down.
Good God. Holmes, where are we?
Tread lightly, Watson. This place seems alive and watchful.
I can't see shit. I didn't even go that far. Oh, there we go. Ooh? Hello? Well, here's the Cthulhu parts. Whoa. What? None of these symbols seem to match what's on the wall or what's in this little corner down here. We will come back to that later. Ooh, maybe I gotta hit them in a certain order. Okay, we got 4 scratchies and a toothy, so... 4 scratchies. Where's my 2 sets of teeth? And then a big old bite. And then a weird unknown. Broken T. And then a broken back. Can that work? I'm guessing that's not the right order. Move the symbol projected on the wall over the symbol drawn on the far... What? Click on the top of the pedestal in the center of the room. Move the symbol projected on the wall over the symbol drawn on the far left-hand side of the wall until it matches the 3rd symbol carved on the bar table. What? I'm clicking, nothing's happening. Clicking, nothing's happening. Clicking, nothing's happening. Clicking, nothing's happening. Clicking. Clicking. What? Examine the glyphs on either side of the door. Press them in the order that matches the ones carved on the bar table. Left side, middle glyph. Right side, top glyph. Right side, bottom glyph. Left side, top glyph. Okay. I think I get what they mean. So what? If they say... Hold on. What is the left side? You're the left side. Broken T is the left side. Okay. So supposedly... Left side... Right side... Right side... Left side? No. Just look at the document. None of these symbols look like it, though. Okay, so... Oh! I think I see now. It's like an incomplete symbol, maybe? Because this looks like the one. Like half of it, at least. Oh, this is gonna be a tough part. Because I don't see anything that's, like, indicating, like, yeah, you did it! Like, this is the right one! Or, like, this is the wrong one. Encoding overloader. Consider turning down video settings. Oh, I'm sorry. I'm clicking on glyphs. Okay. We are gonna do a mock drawing of these. Alright. So it's this symbol, which looks like a bird, and it comes out a little bit, and then out, and then it has essentially that. We have dude holding up something with his little legs, a line, legs come out of that line, and then we just have a crumpled circle that comes around. Little arrow in there, and then he's got like 2 drippies, and then this comes around and has 3, got like a giant tongue coming out. Got this, he's got like a double chin, and he has 3 flares. It's a very crude version, but okay. So the first symbol is the bird, which this looks like it, right? So I'm like, okay, I feel like it's this, but I don't have anything that's like giving me indication of like, you did it, this is the right one. So I'm just gonna click it, I guess. Move the symbol projected on the wall over the symbol drawn on the far left-hand side of the wall until it matches the 3rd symbol carved on the bar table. Okay. So that's what you want me to do first. Which is the weird little circle square thing. Yeah. Why would I do the 3rd one first, though? Right? Because it's supposed to be like a weird crumpled circle with 2 things. Why is that the first one? Move the symbol projected on the wall over the symbol drawn on the far left-hand side of the wall until it matches the 3rd table carved on the bar table. Examine the glyphs on either side. Press them in the order that matches the ones carved on the bar table. Maybe I'm just thinking too hard. Maybe I just have to hit these guys in the right order. Alright, so caca face. And then... man with legs? Man with legs. And then you have tiny legs. And then I think you're the screamer. Oh. Maybe I should unclick all you. Okay. They're all unclicked. Let's try this again. I get nothing. Nothing! I'm doing something wrong. Maybe I have to click them. You. Legs. This guy. Oh, Jesus! Fuck. It has nothing to do with the wall. I mean, it does. Like, I guess you would use it to figure out the Jesus! Watson, you cannot be right here. Thinking too hard, just head empty, no thoughts. Right, because, like, I also got the guide. But I see what they mean by left side, right side now. They were talking about this. That's a body. Watson, there's a body. Oh, I don't like this. Ooh. 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 We might have a problem. Is he naked? Shield your eyes! Just be like Whooper and be head empty.
What a horror!
Hey, look, there's a little baby Cthulhu. Oh, thank goodness there's a cloth.
This man was bound with rope shortly before his death.
Fingerprint.
This man's right index finger is coated with dust.
Is that supposed to be a what? Or wow? Nothing else?
This man's right index finger is coated with dust.
Do I check out the tummy?
This man has a small wound on his left thumb. He must have drawn that strange figure in blood on the torn passport page.
So this is our missing American. Well, we better solve this quick, or the Americans hear that one of their own is dead.
This message is engraved in some language unknown to me. I must make a copy of this message before the police arrive. A herd of buffalo could not leave a greater mess than the local constabulary. That smell. This water contains a strong opiate.
I'm assuming that's how they drugged him.
A box full of pendants in the shape of a pelican. These are brothers to the one found at the Nepalese house. Quite useless. These trinkets are nothing but charming decoys.
Okay. Anything on the other side?
This should prove useful.
What, the coal?
The left sleeve of this costume bears slight traces of blood, and here the pocket is pierced. Aha! There appear to be papers inside.
Northwood Agency, any manner of discreet investigations for you, we shall search the world. Uh-oh. Was he a detective? It's awkward, my guy. Okay, I have coal. What's the coal for? This seems to be missing something.
This message is engraved in some language I must make a copy of this.
Because I can totally read that now.
Excellent. A perfect copy of those symbols.
Bravo, Holmes.
It's a charcoal drawing. Watson, calm down. No, back up. Contain yourself. We are at a crime scene. Watson, be professional. All right, what am I missing? Mr. Combs on the right. Oh, what's this?
What a peculiar drawing.
Strange drawing scrawled in the dust. Rectangle containing a cross. there anything else? Pile of clothes. Ooh, we did not do. We did the picture. Aha!
Metal boxes, and here is one that still bears a label. It is in the shape of a flower, which appears to be Edelweiss, and it is black. How remarkable. They are not common. I must take the contents of this box to Baker Street for a more thorough analysis.
Is that everything? Examine the picture, examine the box. Ooh, examine the wine powder.
Opiate, beyond all doubt.
You are right. This is definitely an opiate. Holmes, could these villains be opium smugglers?
It's possible.
That smell. This water contains a strong opiate.
Pick up the broken idol. Really? I've been trying to pick it up. Oh, now.
This man fought hard before his tragic end. The dreadful-looking broken statuette reveals much about his terrible struggle.
This unfortunate man must have interrupted the kidnappers while they were transferring their victims.
What are you speaking about?
All of the kidnapped people were kept here, and from the look of things, for some days. There must have been a good number of them, so they were drugged to keep them docile. Then, with the vile assistance of riffraff hired by Dirty Summers, they loaded these people into the missing cases from the warehouse. Last night, these poor unfortunates were loaded onto a waiting ship, their destination as yet unknown.
Oh my God! Holmes! Look!
Where? Where? Wait! What's happening? Oh, did we just stumble upon the body? No, what? I thought I saw something appear under. Hey, what's happening? Ah! Ah! What is that? Are those eels? Oh, there goes his head. Ah! Oh my god!
Let's leave this place, Watson. We can do nothing here.
There's no way that's a worm. There's no way that's a worm. I'm guessing eels? Something? Wait, what is the biggest worm species? That's actually a good question. What is the biggest worm species? Because maybe there is a giant worm that could just... I've come to the following conclusions. We're held here for several days.
See that this is delivered to Mr. Holmes at the Diogenes Club as quickly as possible. Do not leave without his reply, though such insistence will undoubtedly cause Mycroft some distress.
Oh, different homes. I was like...
What the devil are you doing, Holmes?
I am sending a letter to my dear brother and including a reference to the strange markings I found on the temple stones. Perhaps he can make something of them. Watson, I must know what was in the metal boxes that we found in this strange temple.
Oh. Well, apparently that's not a real worm, Tony. I need a real worm. It's alleged to exist in the Gobi Desert. However, no evidence has ever been found to support this belief. So, what else is there? That's a giant worm. What is the biggest worm? Real to me, let me hope for graboids. Okay, but I'm trying to figure out what the hell just crawled out of that man. What is the biggest worm? I'm just gonna ask it. What is the biggest worm?
According to Xerces Society, Oregon giant earthworm is one of North America's largest earthworm species, reaching up to 1.32 meters.
Or 4.3 feet. So maybe he was filled with Oregon giant earthworms. I mean, he's from America, so maybe they were like, haha, American, we kill you with your webs. Honestly, that'd be pretty interesting. You can love your cryptoids, but that doesn't help answer my questions, does it, Tony? I want to know what came out of him. Now, I swear to God, if Sherlock Holmes straight up says, oh, it's a baby Mongolian death worm, I'll be like, all right, there you go. But for now, we don't know. All right, where's my workbench?
Oh, shit.
go again.
Vince! More Sherlock games. You know it. I told you, I'm doing all the Sherlock games by Frogwares in anticipation for their latest release of Sherlock, which is The Awakened, which is funny because we're playing The Awakened Remastered. And the newest Awakened essentially is the giant remake. So I was like, ooh, we get a little teaser, which I'm excited because we just saw a man's head come off from a worm thing. So I'm like, ooh, are they going to include that in the re-update? Holmes, you better say it. Give me hope. Hook me up, Holmes. We'll find out. We'll find out. All right. Box with the flower. But how are you doing, Vince? Thank you for the opals. Which, by the way...
Nothing.
Diggins, I'm surprised you're not fighting for your #1 spot. Lewis actually came in here
Nothing.
and was like, surprise. Alright. Picking up my bottles.
Nothing.
No, I don't want the asset. I want the box. How do I open the box?
Nothing.
Vince doesn't eat fruit like it's... What?
Nothing.
What does he want? How do I open box? Riddle me this. Oh, I have to drag the knife. My bad. I have to... There. Alright.
Nothing.
Oh my goodness.
Nothing.
Select the powder.
Nothing.
Oh my god. There.
And there, it is done. This is a very fine powder.
And my seeds.
Nothing. Perhaps if I apply heat?
Well, I told you... No, Diggins! A nun. No, Diggins! I didn't mean... I didn't... No!
That smell. Undoubtedly a derivative of opium and morphine. This is the same compound on the ball found at Stenik's place.
Fine. Congratulations. You're back in first place. I'll see
How
you.
goes it, Holmes?
You
What
missed
is the
Vince.
result of your analysis?
I broke the last one.
Without question, this is clearly a derivative of opiate. Something still troubles me, though. The facts indicate this substance must have been used in large quantities. But no English druggist could provide such an amount. Far too risky. And I do not believe British customs would allow such a large quantity to pass through unremarked.
Well, I am convinced of quite the opposite, Holmes.
How can that be, Watson? Explain your reasoning.
Please remember that as a doctor, I am accustomed to the use of various compounds, including powerful derivatives such as distilled opiates. Those imported from the continent enjoy a special status with British customs, who do not bother the shipments and take little note of the quantities inside. Such shipments are easily identified by their labels. They always bear the identifying mark of the particular medical academy within that country which has an agreement with our own governing academy. Though I can't determine the precise country of origin, I would swear the label scrap left on this crate is one such as this.
Doctor, I will never get to the end of your possibilities. You have solved this little riddle for us. Quickly, and waste no time, we must get ourselves to the custom inspector's office at the harbour.
What, now? Can't it wait for our tea? Oh, coming, Holmes.
Those bullet holes? No. Were those bullet holes in my wall? Alright, let's just go to here. Customs. I think it's the bridgeway. Right? Thought I saw a sign that said customs. Hell. Well, this is new. I don't remember this the last time we came through here. Well, it's nothing we're supposed to investigate now, Watson. Maybe later, we say. What? Watson! Startle me. Customs. See? Customs. Are you the customs? No. You're the Nepalese house. This is customs. Do I have to talk to the people at the bar? I probably have to talk to the people at the bar. Hey, man.
Sir, did you find what you were looking for?
Yes, and no. Tell me, where can I find the customs agent?
The man's name is Beddoes, and at this time of day, you'll likely find him on the pier near a ship.
Thank you. You have been most helpful.
Pleasure to be of service, sir.
So I'm guessing where I just was, that's where I gotta go. So I'm just gonna teleport over there. Boop. Unless they're saying, hold on. Oh, Riley, the child came and said that Sandra was given birth and that she claims me to be the father. The boat is clear. You will easily find the registers not far away.
Let us hope that these registers contain what we need. They must be here, somewhere.
Register. I mean, is this... Oh, there we go.
Aha, these must be the registers. This one concerns special imports. Nothing definite or comprehensible here. All that they mention is that these goods were stored in warehouse 16. I see nothing further of interest here. Best to leave these ledgers as we found them.
To warehouse 16! Come, Watson. Can I go through here? Yes. Maybe. Yes. Alright, 5, 7. We know 12 is over here, so 16 should be nearby. 11.
No, I have nothing to say to him.
Okay. Do I have to go the long way around? I guess we have to go the long way around. Diggins at the 666 opal count. He's not evil. Which, by the way, isn't today June 6th? Oh my god, it's perfect. I remember June 6, 2006. It was a wonderful day at school because the omens came out that day and everybody just decided to be absolutely just a menace. Because we're like, Satan! 666, 666, 666. Which just has me excited for 2066, even though I know that's 4 sixes, but it's like, yay. Which means in the year 6666, June 6, it would be 6 sixes. Ah, to live that long. Just to be like, haha. Alright, where is warehouse 16? 13. Warehouses. Something?
No, I have nothing to say to him.
Nothing to be like, hey, can you tell me about that body? Okay, where's warehouse 16? I feel. Go to warehouse 16. It will be a dot on your map between the cursed mermaid and smugglers. Oh!
The iron boxes were stored here. A careful search of the place might reveal some valuable evidence. I see no way of opening this door.
Filthy tar, my shoes are thick with it.
Let me guess. I follow the tar, and maybe that's where I find the key. Oh, come now. Look the footprints in front of the door. Oh my goodness. And on June 9th, 2069, it'll be 6969. God. I can only imagine the amount of jokes that could be made that day.
Hold on, Watson. These...
Did I just find the key? Oh my god, it's right here. And then we measure the feet.
The size is undoubtedly 7. The shoes are also hard-soled.
Alright, is there... And... Oop, hold on. Is this the same shoe? Where the guy was missing a nail in his shoe?
The right shoe is missing a nail. Ah, Watson, our case would have been better served if I had applied the intelligence God granted me. If you ever have a mind to chronicle this adventure, I fear your readers will be much disappointed. I should have examined that area of the warehouses with more care, because this footstep is similar to those found at Stennick's. We have only to follow to learn where they lead.
I'll be 78 then. Ooh, how old would I be in 69? Well, it's 23 right now, and I'm 30. So take away 4, 6, 46, 76. Oh, 76. I'll be a delightful old dame.
I need something.
Oh, the key, I imagine. Hello?
Here is a tab. This one is less damaged.
Black Edelweiss. Oh.
Excellent. We now know the source of these illicit goods. Watson, we shall now return to Baker Street. There is much to be done.
Okay. To Baker Street.
Have we received any word from Mycroft?
It seems to me there is a letter on the table for you. Perhaps it is from Mycroft.
The Northwood Agency is based in Boston, Massachusetts. They engage in a wide variety of confidential investigations, but generally they are regarded as specialists in international searches for missing people or works of art. They have a solid reputation built upon an outstanding record of successful results. Amos Colby was employed in Europe as one of their operatives, and he corresponds to the description you gave. Unfortunately, the details of his last case were confidential, as for now. I've included an approximate translation of the characters that you discovered, though it is rough and I must admit, rather enigmatic. Sincerely yours, Minecraft. Where is this rough translation? Strange poem. That your grubs go through the ether, stars like maggot in the fruit. Wait for your awakening to honor you. Light of Abyss, he is the one that you chose to show us the beauty of deep blackness. Light of Abyss, he is the one who carries your mark on the body. He became one of you. Light of Abyss, for his call depths answer, and we shall answer in your name. Light of Abyss, his body is seaweed. His body is octopus. His voice is your voice. Let the dream and the return of the great be fulfilled.
So, the poor devil who lay under this warehouse was indeed the owner of the passport embellished with the drawing made in blood. His thumb was gashed. He is most assuredly the one who made the drawing during his captivity. But what brought him to this place? Furthermore, if this detective agency has any standing, it rests on the reputation of its associates. They are rightly regarded as proven professionals. Therefore, this dying man's last efforts were to leave clues for those who might come after him. Remember, Watson, this man's forefinger was also coated with dust, and we found drawing drawn in that very same dust upon the floor.
Exactly, Holmes. An addition symbol was there, placed within a rectangle.
Let us consider the facts, Watson. A number of people were taken by force underneath Warehouse 12, drugged, and then transferred in boxes by ship to some as of yet unknown destination. For the moment, London has nothing more to tell us. These people, whoever they are, have a small advantage. We should give them no more. We must make our departure, but to what destination? Wait, Watson! I have a sudden thought. What do an Edelweiss and a rectangle containing an addition symbol signify to you?
I mean, Edelweiss just makes me think of music, but a rectangle with a plus? Switzerland?
Switzerland, of course. Watson, we shall divide our tasks. I shall report the particulars of Mr. Colby's death, as this affair requires the utmost in tact and discretion.
Well, I never. Thank you, I am sure.
Watson, you know I'm impersonal, each man to his specialty. I rely on you to book passage for 2 to the continent immediately. And, Watson, see what you can learn of an institute called the Black Edelweiss and determine if it is located in Switzerland. If this place can be found, I believe it holds the answers that we seek. Now, hurry, man, the game is on.
Okay. The little statue, I just have it there. Nice.
Hold on, Holmes, you are reading some penny dreadful. Here I thought to find you deep in some ancient news clippings, seeking similarities with our case, and yet you waste your time reading some outlandish adventure based upon some improbable hero.
Beware of considering popular literature as unworthy of our interest, Watson. Besides, am I not myself considered by some of your readers as an improbable hero living out outlandish adventures?
Holmes, you go too far.
Let's not speak on this, Watson.
It's just straight chilling. Should I bust out my Cthulhu
This
statue?
horrible statuette gives my nerves a shake, Holmes. This trip to Switzerland, it brings back unpleasant associations, doesn't it?
Watson, those events should remain where they belong, in the past. However, I will not be joining you in Switzerland. When the train arrives in Lyon, I'm afraid we must part company, as I have business elsewhere that will take some time.
But Holmes...
As a doctor, your impeccable credentials will allow you to ably advance our investigation at the Black Edelweiss Institute. My presence would likely only arouse suspicion and harm our cause. I am writing the name of a Swiss policeman on this piece of paper. He is stationed at the village near the Institute and is a most reliable and capable man. Turn to him should you entertain even the slightest suspicions during your visit.
And you, Holmes?
As for me, Watson, I will investigate this case from the other side.
What other side? What other side? Horse. Switzerland. I wonder how hard people partied when it became, like, the new
Keep
century.
your wits about you, Watson. Should you witness anything out of the ordinary, no matter how trifling it seems, go immediately to the valley and ask for Superintendent Bilger. I know him. He's a trustworthy fellow and has been informed of your presence in his district. He should prove to be an able ally.
I love that. Watson's not moving, just the cart. It's a neat trick. Look at the little horsey go. So proud of him. I'm so excited to play the remake of this because I can imagine it's gonna be like a spooky institute and dead bodies will be hot, super realistic and everything. I'm just like, yes. Yes.
Here now, this is hardly reassuring. Coachman, wait for me here.
Can I pet the horse?
I have no interest in going there.
I tried. Hello?
How can I help you, mynheer?
Good day, sir. I am Dr. Watson. I have just come from London and...
You must see Fraulein Muller, please, if you could. She is over there.
She was so impatient to receive your visit. She has made remarkable progress. But the doctor can explain everything far better than I. Look, here she is now. My little daughter.
Interesting music choice. Why do I have a weird suspicion you're a bad guy?
Good day, miss. I am Dr. Watson. I believe you have word of my visit.
Indeed, Doctor. Your letter said you wished to speak with Dr. Gyjax. I will see if he is ready to receive you.
Thank you, miss.
Do I just need to get an assistant so they can say,
Good
Nina's...
morning, Dr. Watson.
They're ready to receive
I must
you.
say, I viewed your letter with both astonishment and pride. You want to know more about our methods of treatment in order to compare them with those applied in your country?
Indeed, Doctor. I am sure that we British could learn a great deal from our colleagues on the continent.
That's right, butter 'em
You are
up.
quite right, my dear Doctor. But this professional consultation could have been managed with greater efficiency and ease by correspondence. I'm sure you can understand my time, as is yours, is quite valuable. Pray tell, what precisely brought you to the Black Edelweiss, Dr. Watson?
It is quite simple. Through some random events, I encountered a man who was a former patient of yours. His actions suggested that he was suffering from such disorders as...
Good morning. I am Amos Colby from the Northwood Agency of Boston, Massachusetts.
Is something wrong,
He's lying!
Doctor?
But hi, Zen.
On my word.
Sorry,
This
cutscene.
man who
Gotta
claims
wait.
to be from the Northwood Agency is an obvious fraud. The true Amos Colby died and was buried just a few days ago in London. I must now tell you everything. I am here because one of your staff has engaged in a dangerous trade between this institution and parties in England.
Can I pause?
Moreover, those activities...
And you think that this man could be one of them?
There's no pause.
Indeed. It is entirely within reason that he is here to eliminate any traces of their criminal enterprise, if you see my meaning.
But welcome in,
Indeed,
Raiders.
I do, Doctor. Let me show you out.
Show me out.
I trust that...
Please return at this same time tomorrow, and I promise I will be entirely at your disposal. But I entreat you, please maintain complete discretion on these matters. May I depend on your cooperation?
Most assuredly, but...
I'm getting straight up shoved out. Hi, everyone. Sorry, I try not to talk
Good
during
morning,
cutscenes.
sir.
So we don't
How may I be of assistance?
lose story.
You can start by telling your men to all take a few steps back. Then we can have a nice friendly...
Very interesting. We have indications of a personality breakdown and related paranoia. I must ask you to come with me to the examination room so we can reveal your deeper problems.
Well, you came in at a great time, Zan, but how is World of Warcraft? Oh. There she... Okay. We're playing Sherlock Holmes,
Do
The
not worry.
Awakened.
It's nothing serious.
Your daughter just screamed and faded. She's fine. But welcome in, Raiders. Sorry, we try not to talk during cutscenes. But how are you doing? Ooh, which new character? Which race and class? Hold on, where am I? Oi! Wait, who am I?
I need something. If I fill it with water, the doctor will have only a harmless injection to use. I need something.
Oh my god, am I Watson right now? What's happening?
And there, it is done.
Wait. Wait! Am I Amos Colby?
Several drops alone will be enough to sedate a horse.
Is Sherlock Amos?
There. That's excellent. Kunz, throw him into the holding chamber.
I would feel more comfortable without this costume. However, I am here and in proper place due to Watson's singular assistance. I must remember to thank him later. Let's hope he will act according to our plan. My next move is to learn if the London kidnapper has some accomplice here.
Okay, so I'm Sherlock Holmes. You randomized and got a Tauren shaman. Ooh, that's a fun one to do. I wish you the best of luck. Can I talk to you?
Lord, what a stench. This wretch reeks of alcohol. Taking into account his state, he has also been dosed with a good amount of some soporific. The nurse will return soon. I must make it appear as if I am still here. The nurse will return soon. I must make it appear as if I am still here. Lord, what a stench. This wretch reeks of alcohol. Taking into account his state, he has also been dosed with a good amount of some soporific.
I need the blanket. Oh, I'll just...
This should complete the illusion of my presence. For how long, I can't be sure.
There's no way that's gonna work.
Closed. Tight.
Some of the dialogue pieces are a little... Do I use a spoon? I was kidding. Oh goody, it's this puzzle again. That sometimes works. Oh my god, 7 comes after 6. Diggins! You know the trigger fire be acting up. And now we have a beautiful, beautiful penguin frozen. You're so silly. Oh, but you lost your beautiful number. Now it's no longer 666, it's 699. Oh. Alright. Why? My number's not working. I love this game so much. I love that it works. $69.9 buck. Yeah, let's try putting the 7 at the bottom. Nope. 6. Alright. Just reset it. See, why won't the 6 go? And then the 9 won't go. Come on. Get in there. God, how did we do this last time? Like, it's not a difficult puzzle. It's pretty much a number below it or above it. Like you see, 3, 2, or 9, 10. But for some reason, 6 and 7 don't want to be friends. Neither does 5 and 6. And I'm like, why? Why no friends? Like 2 and 3 don't want to be friends. Unless it's 3, 2. I don't understand. Nope. Am I missing something? That. Alright, to open the lock, you must put the numbered metal pieces in order from 1 through 10. One way to do this is illustrated in the following screenshots. They make it seem so easy. Alright, so 10, 3, 9, 7. Why does the 6 work now with the 7? And now the 5 works with the 6. See, explain that to me. Explain that to me. Here I am trying to do the matchity numbers, and they're just like, no. No. Oh, whatever. We're escaping, Focus.
Closed tight.
Shoot.
It would be better to turn back.
Okay, not this way. Labor.
I encourage all personnel to read Dr. Blensmoth's book. When you finish with it, please leave it here for your colleagues, Dr. Gyjax.
It's
I
a
must
math
hide
thing.
and avoid the nurse, else he will raise an alarm, and I must find some means of neutralizing him. Perhaps I could put him to sleep somehow.
It's a math thing you will understand. Oh, yes. Simple. What?
An old puppet, almost as welcoming as Fraulein Muller.
Am I going to drug the man? Let's see. 12 millimeters, 18, 15. Doll. I'm gonna save real quick, just in case this is like one of those, like, you get caught, you die kind of vibes. Which, speaking of death, what's my death at for that one game? 8. Sweet. Okay, cool. Don't see me.
No, it can't be. It can't end like this.
Oops. I'm so glad I saved! Oh. Oh, can you imagine if we had to do it from there? Mm-mm.
I must hide and avoid the nurse.
Yeah, so... I'm just gonna... Ooh.
A scale. This won't be of any use to me.
Can I not be in this room? Yes, get me out.
Hey, you! What are you doing out there? Huh? You are not a nurse. Come on, get me out of here.
I'm very sorry, my friend. I can't help you as I'm just passing by.
I'm not your friend. I am Maurizio. I can promise you won't get very far if you don't set me free. My cries will bring the entire hospital on your trail.
Well, my friend, I mean Maurizio, it looks like you have logic on your side, but I don't have the key to your cell, and the door looks quite solidly built. What do you make of our dilemma?
The door may be solid, but the lock is worthless. There is a room at the end of the corridor where the repairman from the mainland stores his supplies. I am positive there is a crowbar inside. The key is hidden in a crack near the door, as he's afraid of losing it. Come back for me when you get the crowbar.
Okay. Sure. He's just chilling.
Attention. Reconstruction and installation of water pipe. Dangerous. Do not enter. We shall definitely enter. Closed tight. Closed tight.
Wait, is this actually the key? Anything else in here?
I must measure them first before taking them.
Where is my...
I must measure them first before taking them.
I don't seem to have my tape measure on me. Unless there's something else I'm supposed to do. Ah! There we go.
The diameter of this pipe is 10 millimeters. The diameter of this pipe is 18 millimeters. The diameter of this pipe is 16 millimeters. The diameter of this pipe is 22 millimeters.
Okay.
No worries, Anne. Thanks for the raid, and I hope you have a good rest of your day.
We'll be doing this. Oh no, I am not worthy of your pog. Do I...
These pipes are too large to carry more than one at a time.
Wait, which pipe do I carry? Which pipe did I pick up?
These pipes are too large. These pipes are too large.
Okay, 16. And what do I do with the anvil? Uh-huh. What? Drag the 15 ml syringe. Oh, pick up the 16, and then in the 15 to the sedative. Oh, and it's a blow dart. That's hella crafty. I wouldn't have thought of that. Okay. Alright. Since we did a bunch of stuff. So you can carry 2 pipes. Yeah, I can't carry 2 pipes, but I can carry an anvil. Nina the Pug is,
No, I am not worthy of the pog.
I am not Pug. What's the opposite of Pug? Or I guess small of Pug.
Closed, tight.
Hold on, I got you. Yeah, I can carry all this, but I can't carry 2 pipes. It's too much.
Closed, tight.
Okay, do you just want it?
Oh, bless you. And here you are. Greetings. Careful. You best not linger here. If they find you, they will throw you down below. Into the depths. Into hell.
I kind of regret giving him a crowbar. Oh no. You know what,
What's he doing there? Stop him, quickly!
Stand where you are.
Look at that, he helps me out. He's a distraction. Right?
It seems that Maurizio finally attracted some attention. Excellent. Now the stairs are clear and I may return upstairs.
That's what I want? I don't want to go in here to the labor?
I must hide and avoid the nurse, else he will raise an alarm, and I must find some means of...
This blow dart that we made. How do I use it? Just straight. Here's the thing. It just goes into
well
him.
Done.
But there's no one to, like, actually push the syringe to, you know, put in the sedative. That's just me.
Strange. These appear to be pink crystals.
They're very pretty. Anything else in here? Oh, hold on.
This box contains bottles labelled Black Edelweiss, which are identical to those found in the London sect hideouts. As I suspected, they most definitely came from here. I will take one.
Nice.
These boxes contain chlorine. This product is primarily composed of potash, which, if blended in precise proportions with water and chlorine, creates a spectacular smoke. But I will also need a bottle or container of some sort. These cans won't do, they're too large. Now it can't be used for anything.
Are you sure? I can't put freaking chlorine in my meal dish and then pour the potash in there and then just have like a portable smoke bomb? Come on. Alright. Pick up the small box of crystals on the shelf. Click on the nurse. Oh, hold on. Thought I saw a hand. Why is the hand there? Okay. Click on the canisters near the nurse. Pick up the chlorine bottle on the shelf. Take the remaining stones and convert them to cash. Then buy back the rest of the goods as Schnitzer asked. I want all this to be settled before my departure. Ooh, Gygax's now.
This is a letter from Gygax, as this is clearly his signature. I don't understand. Stones? What stones could he mean?
Okay. Pick up the chlorine bottle. We did that. Click on the book to the left of the door. Oh.
This book appears to be an inventory ledger. However, it is in code, and I don't have the time to properly decipher it. I see Dr. Gygax's signature at the bottom of each page. Interesting. This book must detail his shipments to England.
Wait, Gygax, like Gary Gygax, the creator of D&D?
This letter is dated 2 weeks ago.
Click on the book, click on the note under the book.
Dr. Blensmoth's book, Mind, Its Strength and Its Secrets. Promising title.
Tell me there's nothing else here. I feel like I gotta come back and make a smoke bomb, but... Alright, let's go upstairs.
Closed. Tight.
Did I go the wrong way? Oh, I did. Ooh, keys. Nice.
Closed. Tight.
I just picked up keys.
Closed. Tight.
Okay. Oh. The spoon? I have so many questions.
As long as I keep my distance, I now appear as if I am a male nurse.
Mm-hmm. I'm paranoid. I don't know if a random thunderstorm's gonna come in and cut my stream again. What bird is that?
Nurse, make him stop. He must stop that.
What is the problem, madam?
Bauer must stop at once. The birds have not been fed for 2 days. Bauer must have taken the seed.
I want them to fly. Fly out, fly out. When they fly, birds will be everywhere, and all the men in white will run all around. Run, run everywhere. Yes, fly, little men, after the birds. Run here, run there, run everywhere, men in white. Run, run, run. They won't see me, the men in white. Chase the little birds far, far away from here. Then I will go where I like. Go here, go there, go everywhere.
Okay.
Extraordinary. These are all bird variants that can speak.
Okay. I might have taken a little look at the guide just to be like, what am I doing next? Because it's talking. I don't know why I'm supposed to get water. Do I give it to the birds? Nope. Don't need to hear that beautiful speech again. Go back to the examination room and downstairs? Why? Oh!
Now my smock will not help me. I must avoid being noticed.
You know what? Yeah, let's go downstairs. Where's my cell? Supposedly I'm supposed to come back here? Why did I come back here? Oh, I unlocked the door next to me, not mine. Oh, sorry, dude. Bye. Gerda.
Excuse me, miss.
Go away, you swine. Leave, or I'll make you bleed.
Okay. But Gerda.
Oh, where are you hiding? Where are you? Don't leave me all alone. Hide. Oh.
Who's Heidi?
Closed. Tight.
Alright, these keys don't open it. Want to cough? No?
I must be careful to avoid attention.
I'm gonna save. Am I supposed to go this way? Oh.
No, no, it can't be. It can't end like this.
Shoot. Actually, hold on. This is what, our second death? Alright, let's try this. Because, you know, if I'm not first person, how would I know? Do I go the other way? I know, buddy. I know. I got caught. What if I go the other way? Oh!
I should find a way to get rid of the nurses so I may quietly move about this floor and speak with the patients.
Yeah, good idea. But I saw the B sign. Damn it! Okay. How do I do that? Because I went this way. And shows that, and I see Becker.
I should find a way to get rid of the nurses so I may quietly move about. These levers are peculiar. Now it can't be used for anything. I have no time. Now it can't be used for anything.
What about you?
Who are you? You are not the nurse. Give them to me. I beg you.
What do you need?
Small pink crystals, please. In the laboratory.
Okay. Here?
Here is your medicine. Now, please, if I could just ask you a few questions.
They must be dissolved in water.
Water?
Yes, there is some in the garden.
Okay, that's why they had me pick up water. I was like... Alright, here you go, buddy.
Here it is, my friend. You must tell me where.
Make the male nurse leave, and I will tell you anything you want.
All right, where's the key to the aviary?
The mad girl. Bring her doll to her. She knows.
I should find a way to get rid of the nurses so I may quietly move about this floor and speak with the patients.
Well, this is Berta. So, ooh, the doll I picked up. Okay. Where is she? Cloth. Alright. Gonna take this time so I don't have to do that again. Alright. Doll. So this is probably Heidi.
Look who is here to see you, miss.
Heidi! Heidi! You are here! The bad men took you away, but you came back.
Heidi told me she wanted to come back to you. She also told me that you know how to free the kind birds from their cage.
Bad men took Heidi away. They said I was a bad girl because I cut off the head of that nasty brute. But he started it. He was bad first.
He did terrible things, this bad man?
Oh, yes. He came in the night for us. He took Heidi and I to his room, near the birds. And he was very, very nasty with me. He had the key to the bird's house and said if I wasn't a good girl, he would send them away. I didn't like that, because Heidi loves the birds.
So, my child, the key to the birdhouse is upstairs in his room?
Yes, it's there. Now the lady lives there, but I am not allowed to see the birds anymore.
Thank you very much.
What is that, Heidi? Oh, you want to thank the gentleman. And you have a present for him. What a sweet girl you are. Oh, I agree. Heidi wants to thank you and says to tell you a secret. When I cut the bad man's head, she didn't want him to ever come back, so she hid the key in her belly.
All right, Heidi and Gerda. Thank you for the key.
We are in your debt, young lady, and our humble thanks to you, Heidi.
Heidi, child of the mountains.
Might as well. Don't want to be like caught and then it's like, ah, gotta sit through the dialogue again. Okay, so I have the key now. Is it for this door?
Closed. Tight.
No, it's for the birds. What are you talking about, Nina? Birds! Just making sure. Oh?
Fraulein Muller does not seem particularly gifted. Truly, art in the blood can take the strangest forms.
Dear Fraulein Mueller, we're deeply sorry, but it seems we have sent you the wrong spectacles, which were actually intended for another customer. In fact, they are waiting for those lenses, and you know how difficult it is to be without spectacles. If you could be so kind as to return them, we will gladly pay all your expenses for this regrettable mistake. Once again, please accept our most sincere apologies. Here's the thing. If you sent her the wrong glasses, how does she read this? But that's just me being silly. No birds for you. Only rats. But I'm done with plague innocence.
Macrame, a healthy occupation for modern women, by Calipigi Mubala Smith Papadopoulos. And look at this. It is a signed edition.
That is a name.
Macrame. This splendid macrame design is protecting the bottle.
Macrame. Look at that. She's just got Macrabe little yarn balls around.
This must be the key to the aviary.
Let's go. Okay, we have aviary key. Why not? Alright. Time to release the birds. Be free! Look at him, he's just woo.
The door to the bird cage is open. Help us.
Oh, there's something else I'm supposed to take. Uh-oh.
The birds have escaped! Quick! Catch them! Catch them!
Thanks to the panic, all the nurses will be elsewhere, as Bao would. While the guards are busy trying to catch the birds, I should use the opportunity to search the rest of the asylum.
Trying. Apparently there's one more item I'm supposed to pick up here. Is it this?
A lovely piece. I must say it's the highlight of this exhibition, but I dare say it shall prove useful.
And the white shirt. Okay. Alright, but we got everything else. Yeah, we got spectacles, large bottle, and a note. Okay, cool. Did that, did that, did that, did that. Oh god. Dust in my eye. Oh, dude, did a bird just straight up fly out the window? Alright, bird. He was like, I'm out of here. I'm not letting them catch me again. Kitchen.
It is necessary to get this dragon to leave, so I can freely examine the kitchen. Perhaps if I can create smoke, she will go into a panic and leave, thinking there's a fire.
Called her a dragon. Holmes. She's just really ecstatic to be singing. Well, we know how to do that. The little canisters down with the passed out nurse. Oh, hey, how you doing? Want to talk? No? Okay. Have a good one. I hear the giggling man. Where am I going? There's a note next to the kitchen door? There is. I'm blind.
Following the unintentional fire caused by uninspired staff members, I made the decision to forbid access to the kitchen and dining room to all staff, other than Frau Mayer and myself.
Oh, that's me. I was like, who's... I thought it was a nurse. I was like, oh no. And it's like, no, Nina, that's you. You switched to third person. You fool. Okay. I imagine we fill this with water versus my little meal tin. Cool. Let's go grab the other stuff, right? Grab the other stuff? Yep. Return to the lab. Do-do-do-do. Nice. Still passed out.
Potash, the perfect ingredient for creating smoke.
Do I have to equip my bottle?
Here is the bottle with adequate water. I must calculate its capacity as accurately as possible if my smoking apparatus is to work.
Maybe now I fill my meal tin?
Here now, I must take care to measure the precise dose.
Okay. And then do I just pour it? Wait. Wait. The scale that he said was useless. Do I put the meal on it?
And there, it is done.
Huh? What? Go to the back room where the sleeping guard is. Fill the meal tin with potash from the canister. Go to the table near the main door. Use the meal tin. And then use the bottle of water.
Here's the bottle with adequate water. Now I know the exact capacity of the bottle.
Do I just click and drag? Oh, chlorine first. Then drag the meal tin to make a smoking device, and then return to the kitchen.
My smoking device is ready. I must say, a room filled with smoke shall be difficult to examine, but there is no other way.
Just making bombs, you know, in our spare time. Well, smoke bomb. Come on. I am going the wrong way. Sorry, I'm supposed to be going back to the kitchen. We'll explore the rest of that later. She knows. This is actually really nice stained glass. Though, actually pretty concerning, because I'm like, what if one of your patients just decides to just run through it, you know? Just straight. Ah! Okay, I'll stay away. Do I just chuck it in through here? Do I click the kitchen door? Oh, yeah.
A truss for roast beef.
Ooh. Hildegard, I found a bag still full of birdseed. If you must replace Bridget after my shift ends, do not forget. 3 short bells, then a long one. This will send the lift back up to the doctor's office. When it arrives at the first basement, the way up will be blocked. You still have to go down to get the dishes afterwards. See you and good luck. Okay, so 3, 1. Got it. It's honestly not that bad. My question is, when she was running out, did she not see it? But I'm guessing this is the same lady who had the wrong spectacles. Yep, nope, that's it. Alright. Oh, I should just go across the garden. It's much quicker. Alright, back to Becker! What does Becker want? Does he want the roast beef thing? Supposedly there are no nurses down here, but I'm gonna save after my talk with you.
The attendant is gone.
Ah, I'm very glad. But you are not an attendant?
No, my good man, I am not. I arrived from London to investigate private charges of embezzlement against this establishment.
You came all the way from London? Why would anyone choose to come to this god-forsaken place?
Indeed, I have just arrived from London and my reasons will soon be clear. Listen to me. I know you do not belong here. You are not mad, merely the victim of a trap that only the most expert specialists could untangle. More importantly, you are the only person here who can give me the information I require. If you could speak with me, assuming your pain has not returned, I would be in your debt.
But who are you?
Someone who could guarantee your freedom once my objectives are secured. But I have little time, and you must listen to me carefully. Did you hear the staff or other inmates speak on any suspicious activities other than the horrible mistreatment you have all suffered at the hands of the staff?
You are from English customs, then. You must be interested in the arrival of illegal foreign lunatics in your country.
What makes you say this?
Well, some time ago, they removed all the foreigners from their cells, and they were never seen or heard from again. Perhaps they were shipped into your country without the usual formalities?
Those foreigners, where did they come from?
I don't know exactly, because oddly, they never associated with the rest of the inmates. They arrived regularly, 1 or 2 fellows per month.
Most peculiar. Did they speak among themselves?
I could hear them trying to talk to one another, but it seemed as if they couldn't understand each other, as if each spoke a different dialect. Also, none of them seemed mad in the least. And then there was one other odd event. They were downstairs, and it was shortly before their departure. I strained to hear them, and could barely make out their conversation. This time, they all seemed to speak the same language, and what is even stranger, they seemed to be saying the same thing repeatedly.
You must rest now, but don't lose hope, as I am here to help. I am afraid I must leave you now.
If you need to know other information, you can see me when you like.
Okay. I hate dealing with difficult people. Oh no, Adobo. What happened? Tell us your troubles. If you're allowed to. Alright. Oh! Why do I have a cart?
Impossible. Impossible.
Wow. Alright, imagine I have to figure out this lever thing.
This is meant to be used by 2 people, and here I am alone. What should be done? I have to create a system to use this lever in distance. Now it can't be used for anything.
No? Not that?
Impossible. These levers are well oiled. I cannot do this.
Hold on.
I need something. Impossible. The only solution is to find a method allowing me to lower this external lever when I am between the 2 gates. This is meant to be used by...
No, I know that. I'm trying to... Oop.
I cannot do this.
Hold on, I saw the second hand. Okay.
The only solution is to find a method allowing me to lower this external lever when I...
Oh, and that's what the truss is for.
These levers are well oiled. And there, it is done.
Some people in this company are very needy. Needy people. What if you just like... Call me daddy. Since you be providing all these needs. Oh, this isn't ominous at all. Not at all. Scan. Okay, at least it has the exit sign. Oh, Dr. Gygax. Oh, his office is down here. Okay. Oh, what's up, Wolf?
3 times 3 is 9. 2 times 5 is 10.
Pardon me, sir.
Math
Could I
man.
trouble you for some information?
Nasty, nasty cheat. I shall say nothing to you. 3 times 7 is 21. 3 times 8 is 24. I shall speak only to Professor Schwartz. He understands that I have learned all my lessons. 3 times 9 is 27.
Apparently he will speak only with this professor. Perhaps the medical files on this man Wolf will be helpful.
Also, we're staying in quite the shady hotel tonight. Oof. Best of luck, sir. Wait. Can I put on spectacles? I don't know. I feel like the doctor wears spectacles.
2 times 6.
Apparently he will only speak with one
Okay. One particular person. Hey, buddy. You want stuff to do with me? Alright, where is... Oh, hold on. No, let's go to Gygax's office first.
Closed. Tight.
Hold on, do I have keys still? I have a bunch of keys.
Closed. Tight.
Damn it. Alright. Maybe there's something down here. Sigmund? He's napping.
This door is quite solidly built, but the lock is rudimentary. Never again will I go out on a case without a small spoon at my side, though likely Watson would envy me this valuable implement.
Oh, God.
This door is quite solid.
I got it.
This door is
Stop.
quite solid.
Footprints.
There should be a passageway leading from one side to the other of this wall. Perhaps someone here knows something about it.
Probably Wolf, but let's use our spoon. Oh joy, it's this again. Let's see if you can figure it out this time, Nina. Nope. I feel like 8. No, fine. 9, do you want to come hang out? Don't do this to me, we're so close. I really don't get it. I really don't. No, we're so close! What am I doing wrong? The puzzle is the same as the one on the cell Holmes started in. The spoon will automatically be equipped at this time. One possible solution is shown here. Move the pieces as shown in the next few images to complete this puzzle. What next few images? You only give me 2! Come on. Come on. No? I was hoping I could, like, do a reverse thing and maybe put the 6 with the 7. You know? What am I doing wrong? Because this is fine. But then this isn't fine. And that's not fine. Bathrooms have curtains, not doors. Oh, that's fine. And multiple reviews say that the manager knocks on all the doors to see if there's any available rooms after midnight. Why would he knock on all the doors? He's the manager. Doesn't he know who's in his rooms? I don't get paid enough for this bullshit. Well, then ask for a raise. Are you allowed to do that? Be like, hey, this is some shady shit. Can I get a raise? All right, well. Let's try the first image suggestion, because we followed it last time, and that seemed to work. I go from here, though. See, it doesn't go to 5, and it doesn't go to 3! Why do you do this to me, game? Oh, but you take that. What? Sure. Ask the 1-star reviewers. I probably should. Yeah, you definitely should. You'd be like, hey, I don't like these sketchy places. Can I please get a raise?
This well must empty directly into an underground river.
It's hella sus.
My God, there is a body inside. I am glad I spared Watson this horror. This place conceals deeds far more sinister than the mere traffic in dangerous goods.
Spared Watson's a doctor! He has seen bodies. I think he can handle it.
These are the tools of a butcher.
Okay, so they chopped up the bodies and threw them into this pit that leads to the river. That's such a waste. Is there anything I'm supposed to do here? Oh, a key.
Who could have forgotten this?
That's a good question. Where did you even see this leg? Oh, there it is.
My God, there is a body inside. I am glad I spared Watson this.
Sorry, just the fact that it, like, like, did it again. Okay, is there anything else? Examine the leg. Pick up the key. Oh, okay. Oh, is this the key to his office? Dr. Gygax. That looks really suspicious if this is the key to your office, because that means you were there. Oh, this is the key to your office. And of course your office is in the basement, and hello.
I don't know what this Gygax studied, but judging by his office and what I saw before, he is more dangerous than any of his patients.
Yeah, it's usually men in positions of power that, you gotta worry about. Complications, big delay, but goods will be ready on time. Need money because no more stones.
A cable from New Orleans sent in the last few weeks. If the shipment of these goods from New Orleans relies upon a transfer of funds from Europe, it is possible the actual exchange won't take place for a few weeks. There may still be time to intervene. There's a small label that says classroom.
Dear sir, first of all, I'd like to thank you for selecting our bank. And then if I'm not mistaken, it was 3 poles and 1 long pole. It's Wolf.
This man seems to suffer from every possible mental affliction. Judging by the date of his admission, he must be one of the oldest patients here. The former hospital director researched his case and mentions Wolf's professor. Apparently, he was the only person of influence with the poor fellow. There is even a portrait of the late professor included in with the reports.
Spectacles, and I think I still have my wig. Oh, yeah.
So this is Professor Schwartz.
This poker thing. Oop.
Closed. Tight.
I did just find a key. Well, this is a classroom key. I'll try it.
Closed. Tight.
What about my bunch of keys?
Closed. Tight.
What about a poker? Didn't think that'd work. Tight. Blood. I love the sound bites. Professor Gygax, after reading your letter, I understand that the risk of exposure by the master is great. The who? I believe that even if we employed hair pieces, heavy top coats, and generous tips, what? Nothing would slip him safely past this country's custom officials. Sorry. What kind of tips? Like, I'm thinking cane tips, but I'm also like, do they mean bribery or do they mean something else? Like, oh, I can't pay for this pizza, kind of tip. Nothing would slip past him. As the great day draws near, my master's behavior will become more uncontrollable and our plans should not risk ruin due to unwanted attention. I need a generous tip. So I ask you to keep light, my master, close at hand. He will enlighten you when the darkness returns to cover this place. Echoes from 5 New Orleans tell me our people there need more means. More means? Oh, like things, not like mean. Make sure that they have what they need so their deliveries to you are not overly delayed. I hope to congratulate you on the quality of your work when I receive your package until he accepts you among his... Oh, that's how he ends it. Okay.
Hold on. There's an oily stain on this letter. It smells of iodine. Interesting.
Oh, not iodine. Iodine. Letters found in Dr. Gygax's office. They originate from various Swiss banks and show that during these last months, the doctor completed several sales of precious stones.
Unbelievable. These letters are from various Swiss banks and show that the doctor made several sales of precious stones over these last months, and each time for higher profit. He must have access to a real treasure. I see numerous transfers were made to an account holder in the Bank of London and another in a bank here in New Orleans. I must take note of these transactions.
You know, I'm gonna shut this just in case that somehow helps me down the road. That Gygax guy. Oh
God.
Oh. No.
The faint signs remaining on this blackboard are in phonetics. It appears that people were forced to recite some text with no real understanding of its meaning. It's a pity that the text was erased.
Gygax. Oh, buddy.
A notebook detailing the experiments conducted by Mr. Gygax.
By talking birds and the patients, we will find similarities in shape. Why am I getting Full Metal Alchemist vibes?
These birds are from the aviary. They served a purpose beyond mere decoration.
Oh, this is like the only colored one. The other ones are all white. Okay, is there anything else in here? Go through the door, enter the experiment room, examine the blackboard. Oh, the head brace on the surgical bed. Sorry, it's like really dark in here. I can't see.
I feel great pity for the patients who must have been tied to this machine.
And the apparatus on the other side. Apparatus. Oh, there it is.
What's this? A battery with a crank starter. No doubt used to stimulate his patients.
Oh god, please stop. This is a torture room. Don't say words like stimulate his patients. Stop it. People were tortured here. Walk to the table in the corner of the room, examine the bird, read his notes. And then, yeah. You're good to go. Let me out of here. Oh, that's the wrong door. Let me out of here. Let's see.
Now it can't be used for anything.
Oh, maybe I should unclick this.
Now it can't be used for anything.
This isn't the, like, 3-1 poll?
Now it can't be used for anything.
Okay, fine. Not the 3-1 poll. Also, I'm just gonna say. Alright. Where's Wolf? So how do I dress up? Do I just...
2 times!
Apparently he will only...
Okay. Well, the guide doesn't want me to talk to him just yet, so we'll follow what the guide says. It seems to know best. Oh, well, this makes my life so much easier. Okay, classroom. Where's the classroom? Oh, Becker, what you got?
I believe I'm close to finding what I need. Do you know this man downstairs? The one perpetually reciting his multiplication tables?
Yes, he is Wolf. But you will get nothing from him. He will only speak with one man, this Professor Schwartz. But I believe he died a long time ago.
Perhaps the medical files on this man Wolf will be helpful.
Didn't we already look at that? Yeah, we looked at it. We were like, oh, here he is. What are you talking about? All right, well, let's go to the classroom. Oh, yeah. Wait. Magic.
Impossible.
Hold on.
Impossible.
Yeah, I was like, that's the wrong one. There it is. Because I was like, Vesicushin. I was like, that's wash kitchen. But then it's like, Klassenzimmer, classroom. They're teaching them math and colors and shapes. What is this?
This should prove useful. And now, time to become the good Professor Schwartz and pay a visit to Wolf.
Did I just put on a beard? Use the Schwartz! I can't breathe in this thing. Oh my god. Spaceballs. Comb the desert! You find anything? We ain't found shit! It's like my favorite line from the whole movie. Go to the desert. Did you find anything? We ain't found shit. It's so good.
Who is
It's
this
so
anonymous
good.
patient? Perhaps there is a file on him, as with the other patients.
Oh, fuck, I love it so much. It's so good. And I love that in the middle of it, they have their own, like, branding. And they're like, this is in case we get to make a sequel or if it really takes off. And I was like, that's so meta. It's the best thing ever. Huh?
It must be used to punish insolent pupils. Slightly excessive.
Extremely excessive. Yeah, I don't like any of these little weird sit here and contemplate what you did chairs. Is there anything else in here? Stocks, bookcase, pick up the false beard. Okay, so now we gotta go back to his office. Use the Schwartz. Ugh, I kind of want to rewatch it now. Hello, my darling. Hello, my baby. Hello, my ragtime gal. That's where I learned the song from. I learned it from that movie. All right, mystery patient.
Ah, here's the file I was seeking. It can only be our mysterious patient. What a strange character.
To be considered as dealing with the patient mentioned, was found on a riverbank and was almost dead. He remained in the rescuer's town for several months. Sudden and uncontrollable fits of anger was placed in a local asylum. He was consequently sent to the Black Edelweiss. Is mute and suffers from after effects of a cranial fracture, including amnesia. He's capable of performing menial tasks, and seems to have an extraordinary aptitude for lessons given here. How peculiar. Yeah, that is a little odd. All right, let's combine. Do I just go and talk to him with this? It is me, Schwartz. Yep.
So, Wolf, I see you have mastered your lesson. Splendid.
Professor Schwartz?
I congratulate you, Wolf. I cannot say the same about your other classmates. I am most unhappy with their behavior, because it seems they have been cheating.
Professor Schwartz, you saw them, didn't you? I know my lessons. I always work so hard, and the others, they crib from me.
I know, my boy, I know. But their leader, he is a doctor, isn't he?
Yes, Professor, yes. He is the most vile member of the group. Sometimes he tries to keep me from my lessons. He says he will treat me like the others who don't speak like us and who scream so very loud when he punishes them. But I keep to my lessons and recite my tables all the day. He can't stop me.
That's good, my boy. You have made me proud. Now, I need your help. Where do they meet? I must find them and make sure they get the punishment they so rightly deserve.
They meet over there, but it is well hidden and only the doctor has the code. First, he makes noise with the fire near his office. Afterwards, he makes noise with the fire in front of me. And then he makes noise behind me. You will see he does not know his lessons.
Thank you, Wolf. That's a clever boy. You have earned high marks this term, but for now you must try to recite your lessons in silence. Since I am the professor, I know and see everything. There is never a need to shout.
As you say, Professor Schwartz.
I don't need it anymore.
So a combination of things happened. One, I saw Deacon's burnt legs. It's just legs, I don't need them. It's kind of half true, because you could always get replacement. And then my favorite artist uploaded more art, and I'm like, I love them so much. And I'm like, my therapist said I can't, well, not that I can't read fanfic, but just that I need to cut back on it, which I have. I only read 2 stories a day. I cut back from my usual, 10. But then I'm like, she never said anything about continuing looking at the art. And I'm just like, this art is amazing. And then he said clever boy. And I was like, whoo. It's like, stop it. trying to be wholesome, goddammit. So he said he makes noise in front of his office. I'm assuming a torch. Okay. Gotta raise torches now. Alright, and then makes a noise in front of you. And then he makes a noise behind you, so... I'm assuming this room? This? Oh!
It works. Simplicity itself.
Ah, let's go. Oh! There's a blind man back there covered in blood. I'm gonna save real quick. There's a man back there. You good? You just live in the wall? Who the fudge are you?
My apologies, but I do not understand what you're trying to say. If I may introduce myself, I am...
Who you are means nothing. All that matters is your reverence to the One. You came to invoke the great Lord with the speaking, and now I ask you, who am I, you wretched mortal?
Oi! We just met. What is the name of the Enlightened One? I don't know. They just say Master of Darkness and Light of the Abyss. It's Woggle Gobble? Woggle Gobble! Ah, this art is so good. And people are right. They're like, it's insanely hot and cute at the same time. And it's like, it is. How do they do it? I don't know, but I love it so much. Alright. So let's see. Is it Light of the Abyss? Because that's kind of what they kept saying. Light of the Abyss, the darkness, master. Light of the Abyss. Holy shit.
Even your pitiful mind can find enlightenment before serving as food for the servants of chaos.
Excuse me?
Where are all those poor souls kidnapped in London? And what about the others who passed through here in their travels?
Your search is in vain. You are nothing to the great Lord. Soon he will heed our call, when those titans will be reassembled for the awakening of their king. The sleeping Lord shall walk the earth. You and your kind will tear your flesh when you learn how your lives insult the great Lord and Master. You will plead for the abyss, as have all those before you who fed the Great One. Those who give their weak flesh to our Lord cry for his return. So shall you. He has lain dreaming, silent, hungry, awaiting his followers. Tremble in awe. Behold, the Great One returns.
Oh, shit.
He makes so much noise. I better be on my way before he attracts the entire staff.
If he's so great, why does he need the help of humans, right? Also, a little part of me is just like, I'm getting flashbacks. Where was I? Was I in France? Or was I in Spain? I think I was in I was in France because I hadn't met up with my people yet. But in France, when I was staying at a hostel, I had these two dudes hardcore try to convert me to Jesus. Like, they showed me a video, and I feel bad, but like, it was a video of like people being like, who had seen hell, and they drew pictures of it and like what it was really like. And like it's like a 20-minute clip of all these people that have drawn like what it's like in hell and like how they're trying to be like, this is why you don't want to go to hell and burn. This is what will happen to you. Da 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 da. But I'm just looking at it. I'm like, dude, the art is really amazing. And then they're like, do you mind if we pray over you? And I was like, oh yeah, sure. I'm thinking like back to Guam Days prayer where they just kind of like, you know, pray to themselves and they're like, we pray over you. You hope you have a good one. Nah, man. These dudes straight up arms raised, hardcore praying in French and in English. And I'm just standing there like, and like they were going at it for like a while, like 5-10 minutes, just hardcore. And then they're like, amen. And they're like, how do you feel? And I'm like, the same. I'm gonna go now. Bye. And they like looked astonished that I wasn't like, oh my God, Jesus. And I'm just like, okay, I'm gonna go now. Bye.
It was so weird. It was so weird.
But him doing the whole like, the Lord, the Great One, your flesh. I was just getting flashbacks to that time. I was like, didn't work then. It's not gonna work now. All right, let's see. Okay, so now it's time for curtains because I can't leave, right? Is this the 3 or is this the 3? This is the 3. 1, 2, 3, 1. Yeah, I'm like, I definitely agree with you, Larrington. If he's so great, why does he need us lowly humans? Fix your own problems, Great One. Oh, I'm in the laundry. Alright, let's take this time to save. How are we doing on time? We're about an hour. How much do we have? We still have a good chunk left. Okay. It's gonna be another 2-parter. Anything in the laundry room? Oh. Hello? Are you being held against your will?
No challenge here. It is a primitive lock.
And let me guess, the spoon.
Pardon me, sir. I need your help. He does not seem to hear me.
What's up, man?
Moriarty! Moriarty, my worst enemy and a man who was presumed dead. Who could think this demon could have survived such a great fall at Reichenbach? He seems a shadow of his former self. There is no doubt he has truly lost his memory and therefore cannot be a part of these events.
Long load. Long stream is long.
Long stream is long.
Not really. I usually go for 6 hours. It's just, you know, we had that thunderstorm the other day. Oh, shit! Was I not supposed to talk to you?
Find this outsider as quickly as possible and bring him to the treatment room. I shall take care of his memory.
Here's my concern.
Professor, do you hear that voice? This man who is speaking to 2 others, a man of great intellect and ability, who is approaching and is even now right behind that door.
I was like, how did you
You know him, Professor.
outsmart him? Are you gonna say it's Sherlock?
Come now, Professor. You can't have forgotten so easily.
Oh my God.
Let me remind you, Professor. I am going to reveal his identity. I will tell you his name. You know him well, Professor. He is...
Sherlock Holmes. Sherlock Holmes?
Sherlock Holmes.
Yes! Yes! Yes!
Stand where you are.
Get him, Moriarty. Get him! Oh my God. Amazing. Amazing. Alright. I'm gonna... Is there anything here you need to interact with or grab?
At last, the laundry. First of all, I must prepare my Amos disguise.
It is the imposter! He is here!
Oh my
I'll
God.
sort you out, buddy. Come here.
Does Watson know it's me?
The doctor is not here.
We had internal concerns arise today. Herr Director is engaged with urgent hospital matters and cannot be disturbed.
Yeah, I caused a lot
Very
of
well.
problems.
We will take this troublesome wretch along with us. Perhaps tomorrow the doctor and I will be able to discuss our other matter.
Moriarty smash. Moriarty having
First of all,
such a
my
dilemma.
friend, you should know that you have been dealing with two famous professionals. Your deceit has failed, and you should know that it is impossible to confound us. Who are you, and why have you come here?
Did I really not tell him?
What is your opinion, Watson?
Holmes! But what are you doing here? And you are as white as a sheet. It seems as though you met a ghost.
I did.
It's quite possible, Watson. Quite possible.
So that's who...
You should have told me about
Mystery
your plans,
patient.
Holmes.
Definitely not, Watson. You would have acted in an unnatural manner and done everything to persuade me against my course of action.
You can be sure of that. Good God, Holmes, think of the risk you took.
Indeed, Watson, and I hesitate to reveal my further plans. They are likely to be far more dangerous.
Will you explain?
Even though I know the crux of this affair began in Europe, and even perhaps in England, we have no elements indicating the when, the where, and the how. Our only lead would have us travel to a continent not our own, one that is wild and untamed in many ways. I assume that you now know the name of our next destination.
Guam! No, I'm kidding. New Orleans, right? Because that's where they said the product was coming from, and that's where all the banks were? New Orleans.
You are quite correct, Watson. New Orleans, Louisiana, located in the wilds of America, our nemesis has a group of his men there, and we must arrive in time to stop them. We must make haste to Le Havre and book ship's passage immediately. I took precautions before our departure from Switzerland, but it is imperative we maintain the utmost secrecy regarding both our true identities and our destination. We are dealing with a cunning and powerful adversary, Watson. Quite powerful.
Hello? Small child?
Do you require assistance, young man?
Hello? What? It could be a bomb? What is happening? Ooh.
Ah, yes, young man. As a Mr. Ho, the big detective, it is often necessary to use all of one's little grey cells to solve great mysteries.
Hercule! Hercule! Where are you? Oh, here you are. Naughty boy, come along now.
Madame Poirot, your stop is coming soon. An agent will assist you with your luggage.
Explain the random child coming up to us, not saying anything, you're just holding a box.
As soon as we find a hotel, we shall send for our bags. I took care to leave nothing of value on board. Everything is safe and secure right here. I even have a rough map of the city. As you can see, Holmes, I prepared for every possibility. And here we are in the New World. A whole continent ready to welcome us with open arms. Is this not invigorating, Holmes? Think of the challenge that lies ahead.
Indeed, Watson, but let me remind you that we have few clues and time is not our ally, and countless lives rely upon our success.
You are right, Holmes. Perhaps we should secure some local currency with our bills of exchange. At the present, we have but a few dollars at our disposal.
I don't think I know Hercule Poirot, but I do know Lupin. I know Lupin. I know Lupin and like Holmes are like the people that are like meh, meh, meh. Hercule Poirot. Oh, it's a fictional Belgian detective created by British writer Agatha Christie. Oh, he's the detective on the murder on the Orient Express and the death on the Nile. Oh, I feel dumb. That's who he is. Oops, I said French. That was very wrong. That's why I was like, French detective. I was like, the French famous detective is Lupin. Don't worry, Larrington. It's not like it's a Belgian detective, but it's okay. It's created by Agatha Christie. All right. Most famous and long-running character, appearing in 33 novels, 2 plays, 51 and short stories published between 1920 and 1975. That is impressive. A Haunting in Venice, 2023. Ooh, there's a new movie? There's a new movie? Belgian sleuth Hercule Poirot investigates a murder while attending a Halloween seance at a haunted palazzo in Venice, Italy. When does this come out? In September, at least in America. Okay, we're gonna save. Checks over his shoulder for enraged Belgians. Right, they're just like, French! Huh. Only French detective I know is the Pink Panther. Is he French? Is the Pink Panther French? Hold on. We're answering questions before we end stream. Is the Pink Panther French? Pink Panther detective. I typed in Pink Panther and I got Inspector Clouseau. Jacques Clouseau, later granted the rank of Chief Inspector, is a fictional character in Blake Edwards' first appearance, the Pink Panther. So there's that Pink Panther. But I think we're talking about... Well, he is also known as the Pink Panther, not the actual Pink Panther. Yeah, he's French. We got it. We learned so much today. But there we go. That's where we're going to wrap up Sherlock Holmes, The Awakened Remastered Edition, in preparation for the long line eventually where we play the brand new Sherlock Holmes Awakened, which I'm excited to see if it's like same story or if they just throw more in there. But thanks for stopping by. And of course, thank you for all the opals. And I hope everyone enjoys the rest of their day. Suzu Smassy. Bye-bye.